of Spider-Man.
Well, welcome back, Internet. Sorry for the long delay in between games. Speaking of which, everybody's in a dungeon except for 2 people that quit game early. So you disappeared and teleported away. So I have something for you.
Cool.
What happened? I know you left, but what happened to your character?
I don't know. I don't even remember where I left off.
Neither do I.
She's behind everybody.
Alright, so this
Oh
time.
my god. I
Everyone
really don't
she is.
remember. I should
Oh,
write this shit
shit.
down.
An unknown force sneezed. Turns out it was the DM. The character just rolls
Technical
onto the screen.
difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Well, while we're waiting on the Internet to come back.
I literally do not remember where I was. I do not.
Wait.
I'm gonna write it down this time.
Okay.
I don't need to leave early today, so.
Settings. Wait.
I,
Oh, that's right. You had the rat.
oh yeah, I just saw the rat came back. Okay,
Make sure
so
that
I don't know where I am, but I know there's a rat next to me.
Okay. I know what happens.
Okay.
So your rat runs away from you,
It is touchscreen.
I'm chasing.
and you're
Parkour.
gonna chase, and you're gonna chase after the rat, and the rat goes and runs into a little dark corner, and it's like kind of shivering and everything, and you go over to touch it, pick it up, and you fall into the shadows, and you're lost into the shadows.
Oh great. Fantastic.
Was she eaten by a grue? Please tell me she was eaten by a grue.
No, I'm not ready to die yet.
Her character you're in the shadows, and you can hear noises like dripping water.
Hello? Do I have anything to light a match or something?
You should light one.
I do have flint and steel and a lamp and oil.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make a lamp.
All right.
No, you're going to light a lamp.
I'm gonna light a lamp. I have
Give me a survival check.
Okay. I think I actually have survival as a stat on here that I've given things to. Yes, I do.
Wait.
Oh, you would if you were smart.
I did.
Sit.
Okay, I got a 14.
Check. Sit.
I got an
Where'd
18.
these money from?
I got an 18
Okay.
and 18. A18.
All right. Give me a perception
You're
check.
just going off your normal push.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Okay. So.
Everything.
My dice left me today.
All right. So here's the weird thing. You successfully light the lamp. You can feel the heat coming off the lamp. It doesn't give you any extra light. There's a brief, momentary amount of light, and then the light goes and gets pulled away. You can feel the heat from the lamp burning.
It's still there, but I
It's
just can't
still
see
lit.
it. But the
But the
got
light
taken away.
literally gets sucked up
So like that
towards
spell that
the roof
Dumbledore
somewhere.
does? Like that spell that Dumbledore does where he has the thing and it goes...
Yeah.
The illuminator.
I closed
Yeah,
my
that
thing.
thing.
I closed.
Also, in the brief, momentary amount of light, you can see the outline of somebody laying on the ground. You can tell that you're in some sort of dungeon. You can feel this cool breeze
I have
coming up, and you can hear the person breathing. You can also hear this kind of
Streamlabs. I thought I closed
Not
it.
you.
kind of like a burning, staticky noise from above you, from where the light got sucked away, and then you can hear voices off in the distance that are coming closer to you.
Do I recognize the voices or can I make out what they're saying?
They're really off in the distance, so you can't really hear what they're saying.
Okay. And you said that there's a person on the ground
Yes.
in front of me?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I mean, I know
And
that...
then, and then you also hear some rat noises, and you see the glint of what you believe to be a rat somewhere in the darkness.
Okay, well this is gonna be fun because I don't want to make another stupid mistake like I have been making. Like when I touched the glove or did anything else, like the worm thing.
Streaming up.
So...
I
I don't know if
Oh, give me a. Yes, either knowledge arc. Do you have any knowledge arcana or knowledge religion?
There we are.
I have knowledge religion.
Give me a knowledge religion check.
Alright, we're live, you guys.
Woo! We're live. Alright, so we
Crush
figured out
yours.
what happened to her character. She fell through a plot hole and ended up.
I fell through a plot. Literally, it was a hole that led to a plot.
The shadow rat created a shadow hole, and she fell through that and somehow ended up in the dungeon. Also,
this is a fucked up version
give
of
me
Alice in
a perception check there, Daniel.
This is a fucked up version
Did you want to know
of
what I
Alice in
got on my
Wonderland.
knowledge religion?
You didn't follow the rabbit down.
Nat
Well,
20?
You followed a
Nat
rabbit.
20.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Alright.
Nat 20 perception.
So-
Yeah.
Give me knowledge arcana.
Alright, so I got a 24 on my
I
knowledge
don't
religion.
have knowledge arcana.
Or give knowledge science or.
I got knowledge science and history and linguistics and religion and myth lore.
Well, give me knowledge and myth lore.
Okay, I got a 24 on my knowledge religion.
31.
Okay.
Nice, there you go.
So, you move your cloak a little bit wrong, and all of a sudden it teleports you, and it doesn't teleport you on the material plane. It actually teleports you into the shadow realm, and you are stuck in the shadow realm. Now, the problem with the shadow realm, outside of the fact that it's shadowy, but it's also been sanctioned off from the world for so long that it's full of a bunch of hungry monsters and ghosts,
Fun.
is that it also saps the life out of you. So you're slowly but surely losing hit points as your soul is being consumed by shadows.
How is
So you're,
mine not being consumed?
Because you're dead already.
Bitch, you don't have a soul.
I'm only half
I mean, it's
human,
questionable
okay?
if I have.
It's like
All right.
you're half ginger.
Alright.
you
So,
still have
anyways,
soul.
so you're desperately trying to go and trying to figure out how to make the cape work and get out of the plane of shadow.
Can I use magic device?
You succeed in using magic device, and you go and you reach out and try and direct yourself back towards the material plane, and you see kind of a shadowy rat thing, and you can see her character. So you reach out towards that, and you grab hold of like the shadow where the rat is, because it's connected to the plane of shadow, which you now know. And you end up pulling her and the rat with you out of the plane of shadow into the material plane, and you fall unconscious. You wake up sometime later, very cold, laying in what appears to be nothing but shadow, but you can hear water dripping. You can hear somebody right next to you breathing.
Is the rat still there?
So
You
wait,
can
are we
hear the
not in the
rat.
shadow realm
Can
anymore?
I-
It's the same.
You
Can
can
I-
hear some squeaky noises from the rat. You can hear some people off in the distance.
Can I command the rat?
Do you have
It's my
command
rat, dude.
Alright, so
You
your
don't,
knowledge
man,
that you
rat.
check,
24, yeah.
you
Nice,
can't
shut
see
the fuck
anything,
Okay.
and obviously your lantern's not working the way normal lanterns work.
Did we just get put back into the material plane?
You don't know that.
Oh, okay. Alright. I'm
But
not
you-
dead,
and you-
shut
and you-
up.
You don't know things, but
I don't
your
know.
axe does have demonic senses. He does have the ability to see things, and even though he's kind of deranged at the moment, he might know things.
Okay. I can't remember his name.
Neither can I.
His name is
Jeffrey.
Humphrey.
Axie makes axe face.
No, I'm gonna name him Humphrey.
When you stab a person, he hurts.
Wow,
Yo,
great
demon
guy.
inside my axe. What's going on?
I'm in someplace underground.
Okay.
Ooh,
Care to enlighten me on where?
there's a victim
A victim.
waiting for you in front of you, laying on the ground. You can only hear her side of the question, but you can actually hear her talking to herself.
I thought I was crazy.
The difference
What
is
do
in
you
her
mean a
case,
victim
someone just found
laying
it.
in front of? What do you mean a victim?
Shh, I think he can hear you.
Wait, are you talking about what's your name again?
What is rat? Sometimes different colors.
Is it the rat or is it the gnome that I am
Is it-
beside?
I have a question. Am I learning how to use this cloak now? Now that I've successfully, forcefully
give
on
me-
one point,
Give me a science roll.
Yeah, I will.
Alright, while you do that, who are you talking about is the victim?
Well, can you see him?
I
18?
don't know. It's all dark to me and my lantern's not working.
18?
18? This is a cursed cloak. It works when it wants to work.
Of course.
Can I
You
finagle it?
You can finagle it to get it to work when you want it to work, but it may not exactly do the thing.
That's
that it
okay.
should
I'll
probably take it
I'll
off.
figure it out.
You should probably take it off.
You know how to activate it.
That's all
Where
I
it'll
need.
take you is anyone's
John, as
guess.
per usual, your dog's a whore because, well, there's a long string of saliva on me, and it's still.
Aw, Shadow.
That is gross.
And it's still there. It is still there like a spider web.
Oh, that's fucking
Spider dog.
amazing.
Oh my goodness.
It's not even attached to his
He's-
mouth, it's attached to his collar.
He's lucky he's, like, actually cute. But otherwise, this is just even more disturbing. Like, he's spider dog. His saliva literally is
Oh,
his
that's
spider
so
web.
gross.
He's like, I'll be whatever dog you want me to be if I can get food.
We've been getting french fries.
I know.
He's up to it.
He's so poor.
Alright, so,
Yes.
yeah, so you guys figure out that you're next to each other. The voices in the distance come closer, and it turns out to be the party. Everybody else other than them, give me a perception check.
Alright.
While
Did
they're
my axe
rolling
ever
that,
answer
I have
me?
a question.
Oh, he goes into sacrificial gnome. And
A
that's gonna
sacrificial gnome. I'm not gonna kill you, but.
I mean, that's rude. You won't even sacrifice me? I would sacrifice you.
You said perception?
I would sacrifice me.
Is the teleportation part of this
27.
cloak considered the curse? Or is this just
it's-
a teleporting cloak that happens to be cursed?
It's a teleporting cloak that happens to be cursed.
Okay, so the teleportation is not part of the curse.
It's yes.
It's yes.
I'm wondering because I have the ability to pull things off of items.
Oh my god. He wants to pull the teleportation off the cloak.
Oh,
No, it wasn't
that's
pull the
true.
curse off
You
the
can
cloak.
disenchant the cloak.
Either way.
Yeah. That's why I'm wondering, is the teleportation the curse or is it an enchantment?
Because it's a cursed item, it'd be very difficult to separate
I'm
the
willing
curse from
to
the spell.
I'm willing to try. I've got a golem. He'll
I've
help.
got a golem.
Hold this. You just see the golem. Boom. Time to make a new golem.
Somebody hold my golem.
What if the
Somewhere
hook
a
decides
million
to
miles
teleport
away,
home?
there's a golem. sticking
I'm
halfway
gonna
through a
attach a
person.
rope to the golem
I
itself.
have
Halfway
an 18.
through a person.
What?
I have an 18 for perception.
He's 27, I'm 28.
Finally found a better outfit.
Michelle, what'd you get on perception?
Reggie got a 16, Shara got a 13. 17 plus my perception.
All right, so as you guys go to open the door into there, you hear voices coming from inside, and you recognize those voices as being those two characters.
Really?
And all my characters saying, I'm not gonna sacrifice the gnome!
Sacrifice me! Peeks around the corner with a bewildered look on her face. What the hell have you two been smoking?
I wish I'd been smoking something. I have no idea what the fuck is happening right now.
I don't have. How
Actually,
big
no.
is this rat?
She volunteered to do this door, so she'd get
Did
fun.
she?
Yes, because she said I want to do the next one.
John, how
That's
big's
fine.
the rat?
So where's
The
back
rat
there with the
is
wolves.
this her?
No, that's Reggie.
about half the size of Buddy.
That's her.
Okay, can I use grapple to hold the rat?
I mean,
Can you use understand
he's-
language
he's
to
half the
understand
size.
its mouse
you
squeaks?
could
Or its rat
try
squeaks?
to.
Does the rat have like
Listen,
amazing
I got
stats?
transported to the land of the soul sucky, and I got back with somebody who's trying to sacrifice me
I'm
and
not.
a shadow rat. I know one of the people here, and the shadow rat is not one of them. I want to grab this rat.
I want to grab the rat. We
That
should grab.
sounds
Can we grab him
dirty.
together?
Who opens the door?
I want to grab his rat.
Alicia does.
Alicia? Okay.
Hi, buddy.
All right, so
Right back, you
Just
guys.
saying, you don't know where that rat's been.
What
It's
the
been in the
fuck?
shadow soul sucky place.
I'm
That's
not-
probably why I was there.
Shadow soul
God
You want to
sucking.
catch something from the Shadow Soul Sucky
I
place?
Oh.
Yeah, imagine if I
You need
could
to wear
do
protection.
imagine- So if I can just break off pieces of this rat, fire it at my
No,
enemies.
do not break off pieces of the rat.
He doesn't know this. He doesn't know you have a shadow rat.
I teleported the shadow rat back.
To where?
He's
to
with
the
us.
material.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm just saying, I was in the soul sucky place with the shadows. This rat is from the soul sucky place. If I can weaponize him,
Oh, God.
that's all I need.
No.
Soul
Yeah,
sucky
just
rat
trying to
shadow.
stand up after
Well,
sitting
you have
on
to
that
keep in
thing.
mind he's a mad gnome.
I know he's a
My
mad
spine
gnome.
really needs a good chiropractor. Jesus Christ.
Have you tried cocaine?
Have
You mean
you tried kratom?
powdered
That stuff
alcohol?
helps.
We have nothing but powdered alcohol here.
Powdered
No, I
alcohol.
sold most
That's
of
the
it.
best
Very
running
wrong
joke.
with
That's
that.
what it was. We were in the Thieves Guild. That's where we left off. We were in the Thieves Guild, and I was making the trade with the guy, the powdered alcohol. I got a bunch of money, no powdered alcohol left, I think, except for like one. And then, no, I've got no powdered alcohol. She has the rest of it.
You,
I have 18 doses
no,
left.
you used up the rest of it to knock out the guard in the
No,
front
I
door. You're
used-
just like, hey, can we get in?
Mhm.
No. What if I give you stuff?
I
I
cast
cast
cocaine.
cocaine.
No, and then I sold the rest of it to the thieves. I was
yeah,
making the
he
deal
was
with.
like, you have what now? Let me see how much I can lowball you.
Did he really?
I'll
lowball
take it.
you?
It's free to me.
Oh my god.
Then you sell him this really potent shit that kills him in the first try and you take over his guild. You have everything now.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying I may or may not poison the third or fourth batch.
We're just
Yeah,
We're gonna have like this whole Breaking Bad like subplot.
No, this is Breaking
Medieval
Bad.
cocaine.
Next time we're gonna see him, he's gonna be short. He's gonna wear a
I
hat.
was a
bald,
lowly
he has a
shopkeeper, and now
And
I'm
then there's
making
gonna be a
green
pizza
powdered
on the roof.
alcohol.
And then there's gonna be a pizza on the roof, and no one's gonna know how it got there.
All right. So, anyways,
First you get the money,
so
then you get then you
Jen, you
get
attempt to grab
Yeah.
the
What do you want me to
rack on
roll?
high or low.
That thing's loaded.
Low, always low.
Except for the one time it's not.
Your hand passes right through it,
And this was that time.
It's an
and
illusion.
you hear it scurry away. Because you guys are at the door when Alicia opens up the door, you guys can barely make out the outline of those two on the floor. They're about 10 feet away from the door, and the room is just pitch black. Who here has dark vision?
I do.
Actually, didn't we already clear this room?
I have
Dark
darkness.
has dark vision.
No, because this is the one that was full of smoke.
I have a spell called darkness.
You are about to clear it,
Oh.
but you're just opening up the door when we broke
Can I
it.
cast Produce Flame?
I have dark vision.
Okay,
Hello.
so who has dark vision? Who else has dark vision?
Alicia has dark vision. Her wolves should have at least low light vision, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, but this is like advanced darkness.
This isn't your
If it's
No.
magical darkness, then
You
you're
heard
fucked
what happened
anyway.
to my lantern, so I don't stand in dark.
Y'all
I think
are.
it's gonna work.
Well, it's magic fire, so fucking wizard. We're a whiz.
I don't know. I don't know.
Be serious.
That thing works really
I have
good.
dark vision.
Alright,
Son of a
third dwarf.
cunt.
Dirty little dwarves, I never trust. I think that's the
Does
reason
anybody
why.
else? God damn it!
Can you reach
I opened
the,
wrong thing.
the cereal on the top shelf?
Yes,
I
Does
can.
anybody else have armpit odor?
Huh?
I'm being silly.
I'm so glad you guys got that right away.
I did not get it. I'm sorry.
I didn't hear you.
I go, does
Say,
anybody else have
there's
like,
armpit
it's gotta be a
odor?
complex.
You said it
It's
was
like
the
3.5
same
Reach the
black,
cereal
have
on the
dark
top
vision.
shelf. Yes, I can.
Yep, I got dark
'Cause it's
vision
like
right
a
here.
dwarf among midgets.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
read
can
it and
just
weep,
do a
biatch.
search for
I watched Family Guy
3.5
too, and I don't
for
remember.
Yeah.
racial stats.
You just
That's
fucking
one.
magnify
Is that the one that's a whole bunch of midgets?
Yeah, just a bunch of midgets and,
And then
there's
one dwarf.
He's just a little higher up.
All right, so Josh, you cast I'm the fucking wizard. And
I have a spell. It's called Produce Flame.
Fucking wizard.
Let's go fire!
yeah, so you go and you make fire, and the moment you step into the room, the fire dims to the point where it is invisible. Your hand is still aflame, but the light that is casting off of it disappears. Can you give me a knowledge arcana roll?
Yes, I can.
Is it kind of like a black hole where if you're looking into it you can see it, but if you're looking out of it you can't see anything?
You're looking out. Okay, so you're in a dark room. Somebody opens the door, and there's a dim outline of where the door is. You can kind of see a haze, and you can see people standing in this haze that you can hear and perceive.
Someone's casting darkness.
32.
Dark
Where the
vision,
room
60
naturally
feet.
emits it.
Okay, so Throm can see.
So
She can see. You can see. And
Reggie cannot.
I only have dim light, so I'm.
you have low light vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is complete darkness.
What did
So
I
you can
get
see a
from my
little bit
knowledge
further
of-
into the door than most, but after like about 5 feet into the door, just complete darkness.
What
Can
did
I
I
use
learn
my
with my knowledge
longbow to
religion
shoot the
roll?
thingy?
What thingy?
The thingy casting darkness.
Because actually,
Yeah,
that was
no,
like this
Everybody
your
who
helmet.
has darkness,
Your
darkness.
helmet.
I
Everybody
have dark
had the
vision. You
gem?
said I could fucking see.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's explaining it
Everybody
right now.
who has dark vision,
Exactly.
give me a perception.
Because as we're going towards them was
What did I learn with my knowledge
Perception.
religion roll?
You
have dark
that
vision,
your
right?
axe
Yes.
can see
Perception.
through this darkness
Okay.
What John was
and
saying.
and give you information, even though
Do you see anyone here that seems to be casting a
yes,
spell?
it's your friends. Together you'll kill the gnome.
Okay. Why do you want to kill the gnome?
Just lower the
Who
ground.
wants to kill the
He's
gnome?
low on the ground.
Seriously?
My axe does.
23.
I fucking hate this
That's.
thing.
I can only hear your side of the conversation, so
Because
all I'm
you
hearing.
have
Why
my
do you want to
fucking
kill the
skill
gnome?
point.
I don't want to kill the gnome. My axe
My
does.
fucking sheet!
What are you talking about?
None of my ranks and none of my ability scores are filled in, so none of the totals are on my fucking perception skills or anything else.
Didn't you get the character sheet off your thumb drive?
Yeah, I did, but I don't have Acrobat Reader right now.
Well, why don't you download Acrobat Reader? It'll take all of a couple moments.
It takes
Oh,
fucking
No, it doesn't. What do you want, Alex?
Why is the whole front of your shirt wet?
Because he keeps chewing on his
It's a
shirt.
habit, okay?
It's a
First
really
of
bad
all,
habit.
It's a disgusting habit. You need to stop doing it.
Really want to play Roblox, but I have no computer.
Okay, so
Yeah,
play
find
something else
something
on the Wii.
Fine.
Find something else.
Take it all. Can answer.
What?
That's not mine.
No.
No.
They're out.
You want a different game, Alex?
Huh?
You want a different game to play on the Wii?
No.
Hey, is it a PDF that you're trying to open? If so, you can open it in Chrome.
You can. You can open it in Edge too.
Right click, open with Chrome.
He's got a point.
Yeah, it's a built-in PDF reader.
I
So does
got
Edge.
32 on my knowledge
I have
arcana.
Microsoft Edge. It does not have that.
Alright, so
You should have Chrome though, right?
32?
Yeah, 32.
Alright, so you know stuff.
You know.
Things and
No,
stuff.
it's just built in.
Better hope so. I'm a fucking wizard.
No,
Goddamn
Michelle,
wizard.
it's built into Chrome. Just open it in Chrome.
Right click, open with
I'm
Wizard
gonna
school,
download it,
you
alright?
fucking
It's
mister.
just the easiest way.
I'm a professor.
Open with this
Goddamn
order.
professor. I'm a fucking wizard. Yeah, I'm a wizard.
Doctor Wizard, please.
Dr. Professor Wizard.
Doctor Professor Wizard, please.
Patrick.
Yeah, that's my
Mr.
email.
Wizard was
Mr.
my
Dr.
father. I
Professor
prefer Dr.
Patrick.
Professor.
Okay,
Email.
So wait.
Mr. Sir
So
Dr.
So
Patrick
I was
Wizard.
mistaken.
Thank you.
Abu, you can see normally. Anybody with low light vision can see normally.
Okay, I do not have anything. so
Perception
I am
roll?
still darkness.
Yeah, give me a perception roll. Alright, so Josh, this is a field of unnatural darkness that is being magically generated by something that is absorbing both light and magical light out of the area.
Can I?
If you take the flame and you move it out of the room, it continues to produce light, but the moment it comes in contact with the front part of the room, the light is absorbed.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
There's a lot of magic in
26
this
for the perception.
Shut up.
You're blinded by the light.
The lack of light.
It's wrapped up like a deuce.
John.
What does that say?
When you have agility 0 but 500 in strength.
Oh, yeah.
What?
It's the hand over the axe on the bull side.
Stuck in the wood, but on the handle side, not the axe.
Wow, My barbarian rolled a 1 on a d6 for the axe damage, so I did 15 points of damage. Well done.
I'm just gonna take off your arm and beat you with it.
Alright,
cast
so,
Hulk.
let's say you guys did the 30 some perception check?
26.
26. Alright, let me go ahead and roll me a stealth check. The things that are trying to be stealthy.
What things are trying to be stealthy?
Got a 28.
Alright.
Thing that's sucking at the
Perception.
light.
28 on perception.
Good thing I already have a spell ready for it.
Alright,
He's going to produce
Alright,
flame guns.
well, everybody, I need everybody's perception checks.
23.
Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. Michelle, what was your perception check?
18 plus whatever I have on my thing.
I'll just say that's high enough. Okay. Alright, so you see that room there. You see the torches. And this is everybody who has dark vision or low light vision can see this. You see the torches there, and they appear to be functioning the way they should, but something is absorbing the light off of them. You see those two characters over there. You can see that there's a back door on this room, similar to the back door that was on the last room that you guys were in. You also see that there's a very intricately carved mural that's carved into the wall that appears to be some sort of hieroglyphic story of the dead reanimating and creating a great city, and then the fall of that great city, and the
Sounds
exile
familiar.
of its 3 emperors.
Cool.
That sounds familiar.
And up at the top of those 2 columns, you can see this, for lack of a better term, shadowy looking smoke that's roiling and broiling, almost like the torches are lifting off it and letting off smoke along the ceiling, but it's appears to be pretty much like alive.
Can I shoot it with an arrow?
I probably wouldn't.
If you want to go ahead and try and shoot it with an arrow, you can try and shoot it with an arrow.
As every murder
Can I use
hobo,
knowledge
fill with
dungeoneering
fire.
to try and figure out what this is?
What?
Can I use knowledge dungeoneering to figure out what this is?
Sure.
Can you please tell me what the fuck I see with detect magic?
Detect magic. You can see a bunch of glowy stuff. You can see magic emanating off of him, off of her, off the shadowy things and the torches, and off of one of the hieroglyphic walls. And the whole dungeon is fairly magic, so you get kind of a glowy sense of everything. But those are the brightest things in your field of vision.
So you get a little bit of a sensory overload. But
Oh, yeah, I would have had a
it points to the
28,
brighter
dude.
points itself in the
28
area.
total.
Am I a bright
I
point?
get a 26 on knowledge
You're one of the bright
dungeoneering.
points.
Alright, 26 on knowledge
Not too
engineering.
bright. Different kind of bright. Actually,
Daddy, don't
you are
tell
very
your son
bright.
'cause you're
Oh,
bright.
dogs.
You're very bright.
Why?
It's just you're not very wise.
I'm going to squish you now. Oh god, oh god, oh
Yeah,
god.
Intelligence is more important.
Ah! Don't lick me, ew.
It depends on the class.
Ew.
Now you will have a spider web on you.
Ew.
Saliva string will attach.
No spider dog.
There you
No,
go.
spider
Right
dog.
eye.
Ah!
It's like blood with just. I have fried taste in my mouth. I want you
So-
to taste it.
Often in dungeons, people
Oh,
will
he drooled on me.
He's like,
Told
yeah.
you you'd have a spider web.
they will employ creatures that will live in dark areas as a hazard. These shadowy things that are up there are something that is clearly causing the effect that's feeding off of light that's designed as a hazard, perhaps intentionally to make themselves a target or a distraction.
Uh-huh.
So there's something living here.
Well, you can't tell that because no one's communicating to one
Actually,
another.
I think that's alive.
Well, I have detect magic, so can't I just
Oh,
fucking
you
see it?
can. Okay, give me another knowledge arcana roll.
I feel like
now that you
communication
see
is key. Like,
Yes, this is like the
As
first
Michelle is drawing her
murder me.
arrow and aiming it up at the ceiling, is anybody else
27.
Doing anything?
I'm holding my axe in like in the direction of everyone so that it can tell me what I see.
I got a 27.
Not a good idea.
Well, use
I'm
magic
not
device.
pointing at them, just
What'd you
it's
get?
like the flat head.
27.
Just like-
27. Yeah, those are definitely some sort of incorporeal creatures.
Well, I don't know Michelle's character name. It's like
Alicia.
Alicia. Don't fucking do that.
I think it's alive.
Yeah, so do I.
There's
I'm gonna throw a
someone else in
fireball
here
at
with us.
Go
I
ahead,
can't see
blow
me
anything.
up.
I make no promises.
What'd you get?
I didn't get anything. I can't see.
Oh, use magic device.
I don't
Well,
have use magic device.
I have it.
it goes off of an ability.
All right. Well, I think it's right.
You can roll diplomacy if
It
you
is.
want.
Diplomacy. That I have high stats in that. I got a 19 in diplomacy.
Use magic devices intelligence.
All right,
It
so
probably is, but-
you're controlling the axe at the moment.
It is.
And
Okay.
he goes, "That's a column, and that's no we should murder." And then your friends are over there. Yeah, over there. And then there's three people over there. And then there's
What do you mean? Wait. 3 people that aren't my friends?
yeah. Can we kill them?
Depends. Or
What depends?
okay, so there are 3 people over there that are not in our party, and yeah, I don't know who they are. Who are they?
Who's there?
Let me. My brain hurts. It hurts.
Okay, all
Let's
right.
shoot him and find out.
No, we're not gonna do that because they might be really powerful or they might be good.
I'll tell you a fun fact. Blood is red.
All right, so there's 3 people over there that are not part of our party,
How
and
far away is over there?
I don't know how far away is over there.
For anybody with dark vision or low light vision,
Anyone just look over there.
She's pointing at the wall.
It says there are 3 people over there. There are. I don't know where they are, but they're over there.
All right, I'm gonna take the off chance. As soon as she says I'll shoot in that direction.
All right, Michelle, we need your character back here. All
You're
right,
not gonna
so
shoot at the ceiling. You're gonna shoot at the wall.
he's instructed you not to shoot at the moment.
Why?
Do you hold your action or do you shoot anyways?
No, I asked him why.
What are you doing? Come here.
He's being a little whore and he's begging
I
for
hold my
fries
action and I
french
ask him why I need to hold my shot.
There appear to be
Can they hear
living
me?
beings of incorporeal darkness there. Either you'll A, piss them off, or B, not do anything.
Oh.
And still piss them off.
I'm still pushing them off, yeah.
So what are we gonna do?
Shoot at the wall. There are 3 people over there.
There's what?
fries.
Where's
Just
my
gonna
rat?
shoot at the wall.
Where's
You're gonna shoot at the
You're
wall?
not-
Why are we
you're not-
shooting at people on the wall?
Alright.
Are they prisoners or enemies?
I don't know.
There's nobody
I just
there.
know that there are 3 people over there. The axe is talking to me saying that there are 3
Alright,
people over there. I'm not
give me an
crazy.
attack roll.
All right, don't worry.
Yeah.
Here's
Last.
several facts that we know. The
Yes.
dungeon has been closed the
Mhm.
entire time. We're the only ones that just got in here and somehow they managed to get here. However, they're pointing out, or she at least, is pointing out 3 figures that are not within our party. I'm shooting at them. My instincts, as just a crazed barbarian, just says, fuck it, I'm shooting at
Why
them.
I follow this barbarian
No,
suit
I'm
and
just
I
shooting
shoot
in
the
that
things on
direction.
the wall.
She hasn't told you that they're there, though.
No, she
Yeah,
hasn't.
I
She
literally
doesn't
just
know
said there are 3 people over
Are you
there.
yelling that out to everybody?
Yes, I'm yelling
Yeah,
that
'cause
out to
I'm yelling.
everybody.
Because I'm yelling at her and she's
Yeah,
just
so
yelling.
we're shooting the people on the wall while he does the incorporeal thing.
Well, we can't see really. She's just saying they were
I
there.
can't.
I
That's
can't
our
see anything.
vision.
My axe is telling me that there are 3 people there that are not my friends.
John, is there
That
even
means
an
they're my
outline for
enemies.
these figures over there in that wall area? Because we have dim and dark vision shooting at
I
them.
think it's not out of my range.
What?
Yeah.
For those 3 people in that direction,
There's-
for those
it's-
with dim and dark vision, can you see them or no?
You look at the wall. It's like I said. It's a.
It's a wall.
It's a mural that depicts the.
Are there people in the mural?
This part of the story. Again, it's a pictograph, but it talks about the 3 kings of the necropolis.
So I shoot at one of the 3 kings.
Okay.
Oh God, what's gonna happen?
Not all 3.
What'd you get on your attack roll?
Well, I will
We're
tell you.
attacking the wall. This is
Well, I can shoot all 3 of them. Shit,
Somebody's there.
There are people there. I don't know.
Are
I
they
can't
within
see
30 feet or
anything.
not?
You're
Why
in
are you
front
trying
of
to
the-
sacrifice?
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, are you going
He
to
said because you're
shoot
low to
into
the
the room and
ground.
hit
I
the wall,
don't
or are you going
know
to move
what
closer
that
to the point
means.
where you can?
Yeah, where's
No.
everybody?
shoot them?
I
Where's
didn't say
everybody
that.
going?
The
Because this is the
axe
room, you guys.
It's the
Oh.
back wall.
Oh, we have
Yes.
a dungeon map.
We have a map. So
Okay.
where's place your tokens?
Well, I'm in the
I guess
line.
I'm
One,
the
this
short
is you. The short
This
one
one's
is
me?
Yeah. The
Okay.
short one is him.
Okay.
Which one is mine?
You
And
are
where's the
gray
wall
one.
that everyone's shooting at? This one?
This far wall.
The far wall
This one?
here.
I will
This
move
one?
into the
Yeah.
room over to here.
Okay.
I'm still at the
What are these things?
So yes,
Those
within
are
30
already
feet.
in the
So
room.
you
Those
move
are
within
pillars.
30,
Okay.
30 feet with your weapon drawn.
Yeah. Within 30 feet, my weapon drawn.
Okay.
Because I'm like just in front of you, because I'm short. You just go,
This is a really nicely made
Everybody
dungeon.
who's
Thank you.
inside the
You're
room
welcome.
starts hearing strange words being muttered and spoken.
I have comprehend language.
He does.
Yeah, cast that.
So John, 16, 17, and a nat 20.
Well, damn.
For your attacks?
Yeah.
Nice.
Total?
16, 17, and a nat 20.
Oh, that's your roll or your total?
Those are my rolls, my 3 attack rolls.
Okay, well, what's that with your attack? Bonus.
No, well, with my bonus, the nat 20 is going to be
I'm saying,
38.
what's the other one? I know, obviously, the nat 20 hits, but what?
The other ones, no, that's the total for those.
Okay, so
Actually, sorry, I had that off. I read the wrong one. That would be 18 and a 19, sorry.
okay.
Points off,
The
'cause it's
the
within
18 and the 19 hit the wall. The nat 20 actually hits one of the skulls that's carved on the wall. Go ahead and roll damage.
Undead.
12 damage.
And oh yeah, John, did we ever look up the true death crystal?
Yeah, it's essentially makes it so whatever you kill can't come back to life.
Okay.
That's gonna be useful for when we fight the undead.
Like now?
Yeah, like right
Are we
now.
in that well or whatever the graveyard place is?
Uh-huh.
Shit.
We're in a dungeon, I guess.
We're in
underneath the
a
graveyard.
temple that
The
is
one
now
that's
a
in the
dungeon. There's
graveyard.
now a graveyard.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's what I was making sure because I remember we were talking about that in the Thieves Guild.
Yeah, we're there.
I don't know. I missed all of this because I left.
4, 13, 13 plus the 8. 21, 21 times 3 is 63 points of damage.
Damn.
Nope.
Triple the crit damage from my bow.
Oh, it's undead, so it's not you don't get to roll critical damage. What is it without rolling critical damage? Undead are immune to critical, but they don't have
Just 21 then.
just 21. Okay.
I want
Sorry.
to sit
Hey,
down.
remind me
I'm
to
gonna
even
sit on
change
you.
your arrows and
sit
stuff.
on you.
I forgot I have like gravity bow and whatnot. I can put on that.
I believe
Aw,
you
the
gave me a
baby.
couple arrows, but they were only like
Yeah,
simple ones
you
like
were. I don't know why
ricochet.
you're
Well, I have
Are
one
you
that's
interested?
like
You really like
one
her.
size larger attack bow, so you can.
All right,
really
everybody
good
roll
on
for
those. He likes
initiative.
you a lot.
Guillotines.
And does if you can
That's
keep
fine.
a tally.
Roll
of damage.
initiative.
The
You got
bad guys are
40.
going first.
Yeah, we're all foodies.
Okay.
Well, I got a 1.
20.
Wait, what are we going for now?
Initiative.
Okay.
21.
1 second. Please.
I rolled a 1, so
1 second.
I rolled a
I
4.
roll a 6.
I rolled a 15.
So far, I might be the first one to go.
You very well might be, which means that you get to check again, you bastard. Anyway, this
Hey,
is the
Michelle, do you
time
have
when I get to
anything that I
go
can
through and
do?
use a spell that I'm
Okay.
glad that
Yeah,
I'm
we got
wearing.
Crystal Light in the fridge.
That sounds good.
There, one is a peach mango green tea. The
I
other
was
one
gonna
is
figure
fruit
out.
punch.
Actually, we're out of peach mango, just
Yeah.
fruit punch.
Oh, just the fruit punch and peach mango's gone. I can make more.
Okay.
You must learn the limbo.
I know, right?
Yeah, glasses are in that cupboard next to the microwave. No,
Why did they hear that?
little one. Sorry.
Are there multiple microphones?
Left corner.
Alright,
left corner.
I'm so confused.
To the left. There you go.
Michelle, what was your
No,
Right of the
initiative?
microwave,
Over.
right of the way.
There you go.
Michelle, what was your
Now,
initiative?
why is it whenever I hear anything like Limbo, I
initiative.
always hear it in Phil Lamore's voice?
My
I just
initiative
heard
makes
it.
me right now. I got a 6.
Yeah, pretty much going where
Is
it's
it
for.
Taylor? Is this
Total.
No other way around it.
Michelle got a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 total.
Taylor, what was your initiative? 6.
I'm
Oh, I'm right there with you, man.
No,
I got a 1.
that Phil Lamore is his voice.
Like the picture?
Christ, everyone's.
Michelle?
I also feel
Initiative rolls
what's
are
his name
terrible.
too?
What's your
what's his
initiative?
name?
I already
Is
told
the-
you I got
Is
15.
the
Oh,
crystal
God.
light in the picture?
Banana boat.
Uh-huh.
Banana
Okay.
boat.
Abu, what'd you get?
21. Harry Belafonte. I always like hear his voice too. I don't know why.
Jason, what was your name?
4. Harry Belafonte?
And then Thrawn
Fun
was
name to
13.
Beetlejuice.
13.
Ah,
You know the
Okay.
song where they do on the railing and everything like that?
All right.
yeah.
So, you actually hit the skeleton right in the skull on the wall, right in
And
the,
he just
the
goes,
forehead.
ah!
And you can tell now
Just
that
standing here.
the words that are being said are actually being spoken by the 3 skulls. And as they're speaking, they start coming out of the wall. And then you see like a whole bunch of the engravings on the wall are actually bones, and those all come together, and the whole thing steps forward. And it's not 3 skeletons; it's 1 skeleton with 3 heads.
That's really cool.
Can I see this? No, probably not. It's my axe.
It's like
still
okay,
dark.
so it's not 3 guys; it's 1 guy, and he's casting. Oh shit! You gotta move.
I'm just gonna like dive that way.
So,
Thanks for telling me.
I don't have
Come
night
with
vision,
me.
but I just see detect magic, and I'm like,
I'm just
there's an awful
gonna
lot of magic
put
coming out
you
of that
under my
wall.
arm
Oh,
and
shit,
run
that's a
that
thing.
Can I use the extra dimensional mirror of light
This is
tracking? It
an awful
has
lot
5
of
cells
that wall is doing
like
necromancy.
a leash on this.
No, you can't.
John, I'm picking him up and putting him under my
Remember,
arm and then
the word
running that way.
It's not
Only
about
track
necromancy.
things.
It's like that.
You
No,
don't
no,
have,
it says I can call forth
No, no, no.
I'm gonna grapple
and
check.
control it.
you don't have the command words for that.
I'll do
Or
a
the
grapple
loss.
check
Yeah,
for you. I'm gonna save
you
your
lost
life,
the command
dude.
words.
Right?
No, you never gave them to me.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
you
you don't
never
have
had
them. That's the reason they gave it to you so cheap. He didn't have
Fuck
them.
I got
me.
21.
You can only trap things.
She got.
I got
she
a 21 on the grapple check
What
to
do you want
pick
me
him
to
up.
counter
All
that?
right,
Just straight to grapple.
pretty much just give me a reflex save to pretty much tackle him out of the way.
Me?
Yeah.
Do a reflex
I need
save?
you to look up on Pathfinder SRD Flame Strike. I don't have.
That's not good.
That's what I wanted to. give you the
Wrong.
bit.
Can I borrow
I have a 9
bludgeoning
reflex, so
weapon?
9, 10. I got a 12 on my reflex save.
Wrong. Can I borrow a bludgeoning weapon?
He hands you a hand axe and goes, use the back of it.
All right.
I got a 12 on my reflex save, so.
Okay.
Alright, well, Mama, please, you said flame strike.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a knowledge arcana check real quick?
Knowledge Arcana? Yeah, give me a Knowledge Arcana.
I'm satisfying.
Do we know what the damage is on a hand axe?
I'm guessing you want that for Christmas.
Well, you're not using it in the regular manner, so really,
A D6.
No,
It'd be like a club if she's using the bludgeoning on it.
yeah,
A club's a D6, I think.
yeah.
Okay.
I got a 32 on that.
But you would get a non-proficiency bonus because you're using it kind of as an improvised.
So I
weapon.
get a negative what?
-4 to attack.
I got a 32 to figure out what the fuck this thing is.
Okay.
It's obviously a skeleton with 3 heads.
You're still concentrating on detect magic.
Yes.
So you can see the glow of this skeleton coming
I
together.
can also tell that it's fucking necromancy.
Yeah, it's necromancy. It's a skeleton with 3 heads. What'd you get on knowledge?
32.
32.
I wonder if it was a living
There's
creature
a
at one
couple
point.
different
Probably.
types of 3-headed undead. There are the kind that are intentionally crafted that way. The epic tale of like ancient beings that are not meant to be, and then there's just necromancers that stick 3 heads on stuff. This one appears to be somewhere in the like, oh, that's not good because it's casting 3 spells at once.
Okay, does it have any particular weaknesses?
Clubs.
Does that also mean it's fairly intelligent? Because you have to be intelligent to cast
Clubs and
magic.
grapple checks.
I actually have a great spell for this.
Grapple checks, you say?
Everyone?
I have flame strike
Let
up.
me check.
Wait, was my
Shoulder
12 enough
check
to
is
get
a
him out of
valid
the way of whatever is
I
I have
happening?
Boulder.
I'm a big old
And then I
spell.
can also grapple.
Of a vertical column up to climb.
I hold it on tape.
Yeah, I really need a chiropractor.
Maximum of 15.
I'm
Oh,
my lower
okay.
back is just
Inspired
Will your
by
insurance
but the
cover
other
it?
half is
No, I'm a
divine
self-pay.
power.
Well,
Only like $50, but I need to go do it.
Yeah.
The biggest
And
problem is
even
finding
better,
when you'll
you have a
take
special
extra
helmet.
to do it
Yes,
properly.
I do.
One
And I
piece
have
Glowy,
one
spiky
after
helmet.
Is that a
Ole.
reflex?
Long ways away.
Or is it range touch?
And
My
I
instant
definitely want to
reaction
get
is-
an X-ray
I'll
anyway,
see red.
because if they don't
I'll
know
see
what's
nothing
wrong,
but
they
red.
don't know how to
What'd
fix
you-
it. And
Yeah,
it
I
could be
know.
in a very
Taylor,
worse.
what'd you get on your
And that's when the
reflex?
little wisdom
12?
comes in and just
12?
says, But bulls don't see color.
You want to roll a reflex save to
save yourself?
to help her tackle you?
Yeah, why not?
Everything starts getting really warm around you.
Warm?
Do I have natural, like, detect magic? Do I feel tingly?
Yeah.
Everything tingles.
Everything tingles.
Have you ever seen one of those anime where like rocks start
Everything's like-
levitating and people's hair start going up?
yeah.
It's like, ooh.
You,
Yeah,
you
so
smell a
like
little bit
the
of
static
ozone going
electricity
on.
effect, your hair stands on end.
Although in this place you might smell a little bit of brimstone.
Brimstone.
We're apparently in
Sulfur.
hell.
Who's in the doorway?
Not I, says the cow.
Yeah,
Me and
nice.
him.
Aw,
Well, my
buddy.
reflex is not going to help her.
Oh, the Lord's in
What
front of
did
it
you
all.
get? Please tell me you didn't get a nat one.
Nope.
Man,
I got a 6 total.
fantastic
A 6
spell that's
total.
gonna make this really fun.
Can we add 12 plus 6?
You'll see.
No.
Let's just say it's not
All right.
gonna be
What's,
what you expect.
give me a reflex save.
Me?
Yeah.
Can I push him instead of grabbing him? Like,
You gotta do pretty well to push.
I'll kick you.
There's magic coming. Punch.
Wee.
And the insane axe says, you gotta move.
I don't hear the axe. She's the only one that hears the axe.
John,
Mhm.
22. For
So I just sound like a
reflex
crazy person talking to myself all the time.
22.
Like, you're
22.
not gonna kill the gnome. What? Who's gonna kill the gnome?
Okay. So you managed to only take half damage, and then Josh, give me a reflex save.
Oh fuck.
Try to roll it. Because I'm in front of him.
Oh, you're in front of him?
Yes,
Never mind. You make me a reflex save.
because I'm like half his size.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the problem. If he's half my size. If if it's anything that's taller than 4 feet, it's still gonna hit me.
Yeah.
What did you get on a reflex save?
Calm
Not
down,
20.
gnome.
Nat 20.
Ha! You're
Do you
so
have
lucky.
evasion?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a rogue.
Okay. Do you have evasion?
No, but I have a helm.
Okay.
That makes me resistance to fire, so.
Okay.
I actually got a 23 on that. So
Well, I also have like lightning reflexes.
yeah, I'm saying I actually did really well on a reflex. save.
Goddamn fast.
I
rolls.
did not. I never do good on reflex saves.
Never seen
Or
a
will
dwarf run
saves.
so
Remember
fast.
the
And I have
worm?
uncanny
My
Alright,
brain broke
so-
from
So you just matrix dodged it. You just like, whoa.
that. It's like, here's
So,
the bullet, here's your face.
giant columns of light leeching. You can see all the light getting leached off of these columns of flame, but they shoot up from the ground. One shoots up where you were standing. You take 11 points of damage.
And then cut that in half again because I have resistance against fire.
But you can't because half of the damage that's dealt to you is divine, not fire.
Also, remember you have a weakness to fire. And
So does it null and
resistance to
void,
fire,
or
so
does
that-
The helm kind of balanced it out.
Remember,
Okay.
remember we had that argument last
Yeah,
time
okay,
where
so
you
yeah.
just you are neutral to fire.
Yeah, you don't take extra damage.
Damn it, I'm the Earth King.
All right, so you take 11 points of damage. You take no damage, and you guys both take 23.
What?
Fuck.
I tried, okay?
You what?
didn't
Yeah,
try
so
hard
he
enough.
essentially cast
Apparently.
3 flame strikes.
I didn't take any damage, did I?
What?
Did I take any damage?
No, he targeted him, and
Okay,
them
okay.
together because they were right next to one another.
Oh,
Yes, but
okay.
he's behind me.
23?
23.
If I dodge it, it go to him.
Well, no, because it comes up from the floor.
Ah.
So we're fine.
You're
I'm
like,
just like, oh
the
shit,
ground
that
is
was
glowing.
some fire.
Thor just
Oh, I
basically
missed
went,
that
oh
one.
shit.
You're like, my beard is levitating. Let me get
Cuckoo
out
is
of
on
this.
fire. Your
That's not
cuckoo is on fire.
Okay, well,
All
I
right,
tried.
so next initiative is you.
Ooh.
Boo.
A-
Oh
Well,
yeah,
actually,
I go
no,
last,
sorry.
but I rolled a
Yes,
sucky
it is.
roll.
Oh yeah.
He rolled a 1, so
Oh,
I
wow.
don't think you're
Yeah.
I
last.
rolled 6,
I'm
so I
going
guess
last.
yeah, he's going
Wait,
last.
so what happens?
No,
Should
you're
we
going
like roll
third
again
to
to
left.
see who goes before each other? Because we're both
What's your
six.
dex
No,
score?
you're third
My
to last.
dex is
I rolled a 4.
3.
No, your score.
Oh, my total score?
Yeah.
16.
Michelle, what's your dex?
Oh, I know it's high. Give me a minute.
Hey, quick
Considering
question.
I have a
Can I
+4 to
tell,
it.
just from my magic sensiness, on where this is coming from?
My
Yeah,
dex
there's-
is a 19.
There's
So
a
she
glowy,
goes-
tingly
you go
person in
You
front
go
of you.
before her.
And
Okay.
undead weakness is just bludgeoning.
No, this one is. It's because it's skeleton.
So what does fire do to it?
Give
Kill
me
it
a
with
knowledge
fire.
bit
I mean,
Not
it
nearly
is
as much as
undead,
you
so
might
it will take
expect.
extra damage to fire. But it's also bone, which means that it's, he's gonna take, his main problem is gonna be bludgeoning damage. Remember when I used shout on the last one and fucking exploded?
32.
Oh,
that was
was
nice.
amazing.
That was fun.
32.
Except for the bone splinters.
32.
Well, Sonic
Yeah.
is a lot like bludgeoning. It's a blunt force trauma, which is what these things
Oh,
require.
I'll show you motherfuckers blunt force trauma.
Oh God.
So
It's
if you
like-
spill some rice on the ground, it has to count every.
Oh my God!
The devil and the
Really?
blacksmith. Yeah.
That's a
Yes,
vampire
yes.
folklore tale.
It's all evil. That's where that comes from. It's all evil.
And
That's
you
why
didn't
you have.
roll.
All
Can
evil
I
has
be
to
rolled
count
with
rice
four?
if you spill it?
Yeah, they're
chickpeas.
OCD.
Huh?
Yeah, it actually comes from people used to think people were possessed,
In
and people
the
who were
Devil and the
OCD
Blacksmith,
thought
it was,
they were
chickpeas,
possessed.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Supposed to be like anything
Sorry,
that
what?
is
It was
demonic
chickpeas,
in
wasn't it?
nature has to count things.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
but
small
this-
shiny things or rice,
So,
because it's
so
white
do
on
I
an
know
odd
if fire is a
background.
good option?
That's
What?
where that legend
Do I
comes
know
from.
if fire
That's
is a good
interesting.
option?
Fire cooks rice. If the rice is being cooked, it'd be harder to
It's
count.
it's undead. Fireworks
but
always good for the
the
undead.
old wives' tale that talks about the three-headed god didn't mention anything about this catacomb.
Better
So
question.
maybe.
Just because I have a weird build. So technically I can fire my weapon 3 times. The first 2 because it's the double blunderbuss, and then the third because reloading hands.
Yeah.
Can I substitute one of those 3 for fire? Because I have the fire breath on the gun?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Okay. You're at the bottom of the initiative.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's fine. Yeah, I'm sure they'll kill it before I get
So,
to it.
John, what does
Yeah.
Bull Rush do?
Bull Rush allows you to move up to the thing, and then the extra movement that you would have done allows you to push it back that amount of space. But it's a contested roll.
Fuck it, I'll just go
So you
up.
could try go and bull rush it and pin it up against the wall.
So if I threw gold on the ground, would I have to count it?
This is knowledge that he.
I know, but I'm just asking.
Even then, he's
like-
insane.
Huh?
He's insane.
Yeah,
He's insane.
it's myth lore knowledge, not myth
we-
science.
Hey,
we
at
had
this point-
we had 600 years with no magic, and everybody that remembered magic started telling stories. It was not exactly.
So,
Can I ask my demon thing? Ask
Yes, on your turn. You
on
can
my
ask your
turn.
demon thing.
When's my
so
turn?
I'm going to go up to it
Mhm.
because it's
Stroll up to it,
and
nonchalantly.
then grapple it.
Strut.
Hi, I'm going to just shoot a grapple right now.
All right.
How big
So
is it?
go ahead and give me a grapple check.
Hey, what are you doing in my spot?
He's like,
Well,
"Fuck you,
it's a
mine."
get,
Like, it's
essentially a
mine now,
base attack,
motherfucker.
base melee attack,
with
and then
with any grapple bonus.
yeah, the grapple bonus. Yeah.
Transforming
Go
weapon.
ahead, and grapple.
You have a
33.
transforming weapon?
Wait, you got
Thirty
your
three?
range
I
to
forgot about
grapple
that.
it?
It's
Is
within
that one of
30
your
foot
magic
space,
items
yeah.
that you got?
No,
Apparently I
it's just
just
the
double
blunderbuss.
it.
It can
Oh.
literally
Why would we
transform
recommend doing
into
that?
whatever I want it to.
Grapple.
And it's got
He went-
fucking,
he went first.
I went first.
dance.
I was grappling.
Oh
So
yeah,
it
I
doesn't
remember
even
that.
like, it can just float around me.
I
Do do do
can-
do do.
I got 140 health. I think I'm good.
Wow.
Okay.
You know, turn it
Unless
into
you
like a
literally
bludgeoning
suicide
object.
bomb
and-
I could make it
Kamikaze.
into a big
Yeah,
ass
yeah,
baseball
yeah.
bat.
Oh no, I
Alright,
at least
the base
So,
class
said that.
for skeleton,
It's a
it's
club.
really hard to put this thing in a bear hug, but for skeleton.
It's a
Hey, do me
three-headed
a favor and
skeleton.
hold that. I got an idea.
Yes.
Like, all 40 pounds of this is really struggling right now.
Even then, he has a lot of handholds.
So 33. I'm just holding it.
I'm just remembering that.
Do you have improved unarmed strike? Okay,
If you
roll
can
me
hold
a
that until
D4 and
Daniel's
add
turn,
strength
he has an
into it.
idea.
So I remember that I have 2 things. First of all, my gun doesn't have to stay a gun. It can be a club.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is that in one of my level ups there, I learned flash forward, which essentially allows me to teleport forward into time, do an attack, and then be teleported back to where I was, sustaining any damage or attack damage. So I can teleport forward to the guy forward in time, make my attack, get sent back, and then still attack.
That's
Stupid.
crazy.
That's stupid awesome.
It's like the GM has to learn quantum physics.
9 points of damage altogether.
9 points of damage. Yeah, the hardest NPC I ever had run, there's a there's something called a temporal twin. It's essentially one person, but one version of him is always leaving 5 seconds or 6 seconds in the future. So like he'll be there, and then like one of them will disappear, another one of them will appear, and like it was like really hard for them to like have a conversation or do anything.
Because they'd be interrupted by themselves.
Yeah, there's just like
ahead in the conversation.
But it allows this one entity to take 2 attacks and do 2 things.
Oh wow.
But it had pretty much had them speaking in unison all the time.
I mean, that's the best way to do it. I mean.
Oh yeah, 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage?
Okay.
Alright.
German suplex.
Yeah, you
I
take it,
cast
you go and
skeleton.
slam it against the
Bam.
wall.
I learned from the best. He cast cocaine. I cast wrestling moves.
I cast random Spanish.
Random Spanish.
I cast
That's what
cocaine.
it seems like they do whenever
Alright,
they
who's
do
next
these
in the
wrestling
list?
moves.
Just put on the
Portuguese.
and just say, Pollo
Sharon
Loco!
is going
Donde
to
es biblioteca?
go ahead and pull out her violin.
Oh, shoot. I forgot about something.
Yeah, Shara's going to pull out her violin, and she is going to do a bardic performance for Inspire Courage for Throm, because she knows he's going to go and do something cool.
Okay.
So
Eventually.
that's
When
going to be an
get to
extra
him.
By
+2
cool,
on attacks.
we
and
mean
damage for
ridiculous.
Throm.
Ridiculous.
Lovely.
Is this song about a man named Johnny?
He's gonna flick it.
No,
It's gonna
it's
go.
a song about Throm that she sang in the first village where after he slayed that gnoll epically with no armor on.
He does have a maul, which is bad.
Okay, is it a song called A Man Named Thrawn?
Yes, sure. Throm, a man they call Throm.
In the town of Alameda,
He's a simple
many
man.
men were dead. Where the fuck do I find this goddamn feed?
I do not know.
Oh, some a Reddit thing, really?
And that is her turn.
Oh wow, the green
Alright,
pigs look
um,
weird.
And then it
How
is.
How much does a how much does a maul do? I never
I'm
looked
going
at
for
3.5
the
maul.
east.
I really need to finish making Throm's character.
I've got an app for that.
How have you not finished this yet?
He's
I've
lazy.
been working on a game, and then I'm working on another game. This is an NPC at the moment, so I was just like, yeah, I guess stuff.
I mean, dude, come on.
I think we need to lose a couple NPCs.
Yes.
I have an idea for a character for our next campaign.
It's just
I'm gonna reuse an old character.
I think it's 2d6, but I don't want
I can't.
I
Which
like this
old
character,
character?
but I like my new
Oh,
character
is it
better.
large?
I can't find it. It's 3.5.
Uh,
As on 3.5, but you know how they have the different
Yeah.
token sizes? So if it's a large, then it is 2d6.
to. 2d6, okay.
And then I'm gonna use
Good enough for
my
me.
other character name on.
Why did I do
Give him a different name, but I want to reuse being a
that? That
Pathfinder.
definitely hits.
I agree. That's a good
So
character.
that's 8 plus 5. That's
Points.
yeah, it's 13 points of damage,
And it's bludgeoning, so
and it's bludgeoning, so it circumvents his
vulnerable to it.
damage reduction.
And he's
Alright.
being held still.
And
Yes, he's being held
bad
still.
things happen.
Bad things happen?
Bad things happen. Alright.
Turns out this was a Voltor. Decided to use self-destruct.
No, I inspired you, but it wasn't your turn yet.
Oh, it's not his turn yet? Never mind.
No,
Whose turn is it?
it is Thorin, the
Thorin.
wizard.
Oh.
We skipped the lizard wizard.
John,
Sorry.
would you referee the children? They're yelling at each other,
Alright.
which usually precludes hitting.
Sorry, I naturally assumed he was next. Alright, so give me a perception check to be able to use detect magic to aim your spells.
Or I could just cast True Strike, but okay.
Yeah, True Strike will work.
Yeah, the other
Is it a
problem is...
bonus action to cast?
Do what?
True Strike?
What?
Is
that
it a
take a-
bonus action to cast?
That's what I was going to check, but let me just make this roll first.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 17 on that.
17?
Yeah, what was it, perception?
Yeah.
Let me just check something real quick here. Check my big old list of magic shit.
This is something his character would just know, so.
Yeah, I know, I would know this. Just give me a second here.
If you want to go to my place sometime and make up your character with Pathfinder, Hero Lab, I can.
That's a
No, I just need this to
creepy-ass
actually
eye
look at the
tattoo.
description.
Well, the thing is, when I make this up, it actually gives me all
but
the
why
entire
would
list
you
of
want
spells
that
and
realistic
descriptions.
of an eye
Oh.
on your body?
Maybe you
Nice.
like eyes.
Maybe, I guess.
Yeah, True Strike is a standard action.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be able to do that and then cast.
No.
Okay.
So yeah.
Anyway, so perception, right?
Yeah.
27.
Yeah, you could make out the outline of the thing that you would want to target with the spell.
Fantastic.
You can also see he's holding it, so if it's an area effect spell, he's gonna get hit with it.
You have a good reflex save, right?
We got plus 13.
Do you shout that across the room?
You got good reflexes, right?
No! Dodge!
How far away is it?
It's not that far into the room.
Fantastic.
If you can dodge a ball, you can dodge a fireball.
Which one of these is yours, Abu?
Abu is the gray one, the
tall
big
one.
gray one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I was gonna say there are 3 gray ones.
The
All
big
right.
one.
all right, and then yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it within 30 feet?
Okay. Okay. Doesn't need to be that close for this spell. I'm gonna go ahead and do a big. I'm gonna do a big old magic thing. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Ice Storm.
Ooh.
All right, Storm. That seems like a big area effect
Yes, it is.
spell. How big of an area effect?
Let me check.
Because that sounds like something that would envelop the entire room.
Well,
Actually, we're gonna have to move Throm because he's still outside the room according to that map.
Yeah.
Is he the black
Well,
one?
I didn't get the chance to go because I didn't realize that he was.
Well, no, it's
Well,
not his turn.
He's not his turn yet.
So
it's
he
still the
hasn't
wizard's
moved
turn.
yet.
He's in the
running
doorway.
into the wall.
Okay.
Yeah,
So there's like 12 people in the doorway.
Yeah. So everybody.
Now, we'll kind of inside them a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're next to the doorway.
Ice Storm is a 20-foot cylinder.
20-foot cylinder.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, we should-
yeah, you can go ahead and do. It would take up most of the room. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, it
As
would.
long as it doesn't hit me, I'm
It would
okay.
be a 20-foot cylinder around him. So it'd be 10 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it would just
So going straight up.
Straight up. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I imagine that's how an
me
ice
reflex
storm
save.
would be. So just
Yeah.
It's like a tornado. Or cyclone.
It's just like the ice version of Meteor Storm.
23.
There you go.
23. What's your intelligence bonus?
I have an intelligence bonus of 4.
4. What spell level is that?
This is a 4th level spell.
4th level spell, so that's DC 18. Do you have any buffs to your DCs? Do you have anything that gives you increased DC saves to your spells? Like a feat or ability?
I've got. I think I've. Give me a sec here.
Unless you built it specifically to do that, normally no.
Let me check something. Because I've got a bunch of shit. Give me a second here.
Yeah, you really do got a bunch of shit.
Were you just complaining about not having my character fully built?
and that's why I like using Hero Lab. Because there's an extra sheet that just lists off all of my abilities.
I've got like 38 pages typed up about Shara.
Yeah.
I have absolutely no backstory or anything written up about my
Oh,
character.
this isn't her backstory. This is her crunch.
Oh, her crunch. I don't
So
have
like
anything written
spells,
down.
bardic abilities,
Well,
race stuff.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
Take
Let's
your
just say
time,
that
it's not
he
like
meets
we're
the
waiting on you or
DC because
anything.
even if you had a buff, it'd only be like 2 or 3, and you're already at an 18. So unless it's something crazy on your character that gave it an additional 5, or 6, he would be fine.
Yeah, no. The only thing I have that would be close would be like enlarged spell.
Okay, and you didn't specify this was an enlarged spell.
It is not an enlarged
So.
spell.
Okay, so you is it half damage on that spell? Ice Storm.
I really should have just kept this open for ice. Give me 1 sec. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm
That's
a
okay.
wizard. I got like 6 goddamn books. Let's see here.
Hold on.
Damage,
Pause.
let's see.
There's a reason he used to take up the
Upon
entire
casting
kitchen
the
table.
spell,
Yeah.
deal
For this
3d6
specific-
of bludgeoning damage and 2d6 cold damage to every creature. in
Actually, one of the
the
things
area.
also would be to lean you
Creatures
with
and
spellcasters and
targets,
anything is like they open up a book, they put their
actually
hand
doesn't
above the
specify.
book, it goes to the page they want,
Should at the
then they
top.
leave.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where is it?
If I had one magical ability, that'd be it.
Alright, school.
This wasn't a nice low level
range
ability.
Area. Saving throw. No.
Find page.
Sorry.
I'm thinking
second
I
edition
think I'm looking into the
research.
Well,
research.
on the ice storm that
My
I
second
found,
edition
it
necromancer
says
basically did that.
on
She
the
was
filled
like,
one, we're half on success.
And then
Okay,
she
but
started casting it.
he's using what's in there, and that says there is
That was my
no
flaw.
saving throw.
And actually, there's one thing I do want to prepare when we get
Are you gonna
some
still use
downtime in
that?
game.
You
I
can't
have,
can you get 10 feet away from him?
Scribe
He
School.
can't he?
He can let go of him and try to
Well,
run 10 feet. You
What's
can
the
hold
to
the spell.
scroll and a particularly large page?
Okay.
Nothing.
You could hold your
So I'm
action
gonna take a
till
book
the
and
beginning
try
of
what
the
the
next
scrolls
round.
into it for my spells.
Okay, I'll
'Cause you-
I have yet to use that axe.
How much
I figure when I
damage?
use that
We're not
those
even
page or
those,
pages,
through all the characters.
Fine.
and how complex the scroll
I
is.
think we're still on
These
the
are just
third
useless
one,
pages now I
I
can't use them
think.
anymore.
Are you gonna do a Goku thing?
Yeah,
Just cast in the book.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I got
basically.
140
Yeah.
health. If,
The way I always thought was that the
unless he
scrolls
maxes
kinda, like,
that
turn
shit
to
out,
ash
it's
when
not
she
gonna be
uses
that bad.
Yeah, I figure those
Okay.
pages were just turned to
Fuck
ash.
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, according to that Pathfinder book, there is no saving throw for that ice storm spell.
Oh.
But he's giving him warning first so he can like jump, cast a spell.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and give you a reflex save for half because you know not to be there.
Yeah, so 23. So half,
23. Yeah.
so half it whenever the damage hits.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Should I roll damage?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Okay. That's 5, 10.
Yeah, I have an app with a bunch of the common
That's
spells in it, by the way.
16 points of damage.
Okay.
So if you ever need something, I'm
16?
right here.
16 damage total. 3 of those dice, by the way, are bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Nice.
That's why I wanted to use. That's why I'm like, oh, you want to see blunt force trauma? Here, I'll just make it rain giant fucking shards of ice from the sky. Instead of having that
How much was it?
16 total.
16 total.
And I just hear, and you just hear, ow, 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 ow.
You're a barbarian. You can deal with cold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
My kind was usually in the desert, but I'm fine. I have furs on. So
Yeah, you're fine, then.
I'm fine.
You can probably deal with the cold.
It's just like being pelted with
That and
hail.
the sake that my helm literally I can do flame goes on, flame goes on, flame goes on.
Fire, fire,
Poor
fire,
little
fire.
Fairy
Fire.
King.
Poor little fairy king.
You've seen that one, haven't you? Oh, there was an old thing on the site. There was a thing of Frodo.
Oh,
Ring goes up, ring goes up.
Yes,
Yes.
Whenever he told, whenever he had him stop, the poor little hobbit.
Poor little hobbit. Yes,
Yes.
Like poor little Fairy King.
that was Newgrounds. They had it on Newgrounds or
Oh,
E-Bombs
yes,
World, where it was
that's
like
it.
ring
Yes.
goes on, ring goes on.
I remember
ring goes on.
Newgrounds.
No, it used to be on a site even older than that.
Oh.
But then it transitioned to E-Bombs World.
And I don't know because I remember it being on E-Bombs World and Newgrounds.
Yeah, the thing is, it was originally on this one little like site that did a lot of animation.
Yeah.
Then no, it was a different site.
It was a homemade site. It was somebody's
Oh.
own home
Then
animation
they
site.
later on they transferred all their stuff to E-Bombs World. Then it kind of just went around.
Yeah, it went around and then it got transitioned over to Newgrounds too because I believe the artist was still doing animation.
Yeah,
So he added his stuff onto there because everybody puts their crazy shit on there.
yeah. And I used to watch it back when it was on the original site.
Wow.
I remember that though.
Yeah, I've been on the internet since pre-YouTube. Actually, I've been on the internet since pre-Google.
All right,
Yeah, I
and
remember. I've been
then
on
is
the
it
internet
Throm?
since
Throm's
1996.
next on turn.
Yes. Throm's
Okay,
next.
so
And
I
he gets
rolled
the
his stuff.
+2 to everything.
So
And these days,
another-
that's actually an accomplishment to say you're on the internet since pre-Google.
Yeah.
1996 or earlier.
That's
Yeah, I
when was
started on
born.
like
I can't
1992.
remember if I already added up the damage as we did.
I got the internet in my house like 1994.
All right,
We did too.
so
I was not born
But I
yet.
wasn't allowed to.
Throm runs into the room
It was my computer.
and
Oh my god, dude! I remember this series.
What series?
I was 6.
The One Ring to Rule Them All. It's
Yeah.
the cartoon animation series. That's where the ring goes on, ring goes on. It had Sauron look like some. Oh my god, I remember this shit. I watched it all the time. Holy fuck.
so Throm runs at the big giant storm of ice comes up. hits the skeleton, hits it a couple of times, shatters open one skull, cracks apart another one, and Throm runs in with his maul and hits it square in the third skull, and the whole thing breaks apart.
Jeez.
Everybody who's currently physically in the room.
It was legendary lily pad or
I
something.
take damage. I don't want to take damage.
Because I
And
remember.
it was like this fog lady.
Takes 10 points of negative energy damage as this thing explodes.
How the fuck? What kind of? Is that just damage or what kind of?
It's negative energy
Except for that
damage, so
one
it's
thing, like,
damage
damage.
that's
I think what that occasionally.
negative energy. So you take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Unless
God.
you're some sort of...
Say that.
You get real depressed about it.
Yeah,
Well, the
everyone's
reason
good.
why you have to specify is maybe you have
You said
a
everybody
skill or
who
something
does?
that may
Yeah.
How much
negate
points?
things like that.
True.
Negative energy, 10 damage.
Samuel will definitely take from
Oh, by the way, the ice storm,
Mhm.
is that doing any damage to the thing on the ceiling?
No. It's in the wrong part of the area. The things on the ceiling kind of phase through the ceiling and disappear.
So it's
And
not-
then all of a sudden, the whole room is bathed in red light.
My eyes.
As the torches just kind of come back up to their full brightness on the
And
wall.
he's still on fire.
Or on the,
So we
You're
can
on
see
fire.
No,
Frozen,
No,
your
now I'm
legs are
frozen
still-
right now. I haven't lit myself on fire.
No, but your thing is right again.
Oh no, my
So, yeah.
my helm
So
is
is
bright.
the
It's
monster
like
frozen
burning
there as
shit
well right now?
Bunch of frozen chunks of bone.
Cool. Whose turn is it?
It's your turn.
Is it though? We skipped our turn.
No, all the monsters that were there
Oh,
left.
okay.
We're no longer in combat.
No longer in
Okay.
combat.
Woo!
I still have initiative, so in
Okay.
case we need it.
Okay.
And narrow shot to my knee.
They're basically one shot at the bad guy.
No,
No, he's like, there's like four
everyone
shots.
else helped.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna take.
We could have all just
nice
not done
little
anything and waited for you.
flamethrower
Like.
Shara just kind of from the back goes, "You're
I'm used
welcome."
to it.
from the distance.
Thank you, faithful Lord. All right, can somebody get that double door over there open, or are we gonna go to the other room?
I'm gonna
I
stand
kind of
about-
want to leave now. Actually.
Although, no, what, the mist. This is the mist is coming out of where's the mist coming from?
It's coming from that back door.
I'm gonna stand about. So my range for my flame breath is about 15 feet. So I'm gonna stand about 16 feet
Is
back
Mist
and
a
just.
prelude to vampires?
He's gonna melt him.
Yeah, flamethrower the ice about 16 feet back, so that way the ice is melting from.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Why don't do that?
Command word, just fire all over me. I'm fine.
I'm armed.
I'm already warm. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I was judging distances. You weren't gonna catch fire.
I've seen you judge distance. You see that fucking automaton or whatever the fuck it is.
Listen, I know it's roughly 4 mile lengths away.
I used a goddamn big word just now. I said automaton. I'm a goddamn barbarian. I'm scared.
Speaking of automaton,
You're a well-bred barbarian.
Intelligence is
It's back in your ship.
Like your
Intelligence is
golem?
a 13, so it's
Somewhere in
not
the
that
city.
bad.
Yeah, so I'm
Can my axe see where the
Automaton,
rat
but that's
went?
once again like
Can
one
my
of my
axe
few
see where the
big words
rat
that I
went?
know.
Where the what?
The rat went.
On the ground,
Is it
squeaking
still?
next to you.
I thought you said it disappeared.
It
No,
came back.
his hand went through it.
Alright, I want to
Okay.
grab it again.
No, don't grab it again.
Yes, I'm gonna go through it
Hides
again.
behind her.
Does my axe know what it is?
You ask the axe?
Yes.
It's a sacrifice.
It's
No, you're a sacrifice.
yeah,
It's a black rat.
it's one of those things.
Things? Can you
Yeah.
be more specific?
You
Kill it.
No. Touch it.
it's, you know that thing when a bunch of people are all killed ritualistically over a long period of time, and the earth starts to swell with blood and fire till it gains sentient and consumes the very life of the forest living on top of it.
Let's say I do.
It's the opposite of that.
It's the opposite of that? So
I
it's-
think.
Is it a good?
My head hurts.
I have identify.
Hey, I'm gonna tell him what he told me and see if he understands what that meant.
I understand entirely.
Yeah, somehow I'm thinking that
He
the
speaks madness.
Can you explain to me what it means?
somehow I'm thinking the wizard might be
Couldn't have said
better.
it better myself.
Oh my
Well,
god.
it's going the same.
You guys have a wizard.
I have identify though.
I'm
Can I
gonna-
just use identify on it?
Josh.
Like you're gonna tell me what it is after that, though.
She was.
Yeah, the rat kind of squeaks and runs through a wall.
Bye. Hey, I'm gonna tell him. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what that thing just said to me and see if you know what it means in non-madness words.
What did that thing just say to you?
Repeat.
You know that thing that happens when a whole bunch of people are ritualistically murdered in an area until the ground swells with blood and fire, and it consumes all living life out of a forest and gains sentience. It's the opposite of that.
Like a dark hollow?
Give me a knowledge arcana roll on what the fuck that means.
Yeah, I had that too. I got a 23.
Yeah, that sounds a lot.
I didn't tell
like
you what it was.
Can I just
like a
understand
dark
it
hollow to
because
me.
madness? Or,
I got a 35.
35.
35 with a Texan accent.
Yeah. I got a fucking problem with that.
Yes. Because you're
y'all
Brit.
come back here.
As you can tell,
I can say
it's
that
some sort of religious prophecy is the best translation you can give of that.
Yeah, no, that sounds like the dark hollow to me.
I want to catch it.
But it's the opposite of that.
It's the opposite of what he said. Like, so like when people are sacrificed and the earth swells with blood and everything's on fire, it's the opposite.
It's a void. It comes from the shadow plane. It's a void.
How do you know it came from the shadow plane?
Because I was in the shadow plane
So
and
was
it was
I.
there.
Yeah, but I followed
Was
it. We fell through a hole.
It went into the shadow plane. It
Yeah, you
belongs
could've-
in the shadow plane made of shadows.
Maybe it just fell through the hole.
Listen, I don't know of very many shadowy things that just live outside of the shadow plane.
I mean, it was though.
Anyway, I go over to the other side of double doors and I check for traps.
Okay.
I need to catch this fucking rat. Figure out the.
I'm gonna
fucking-
try to teleport through the door.
Why don't we just open
That
the
sounds
door?
like a lovely idea.
You're gonna get
Yeah,
stuck
it
halfway through this door, dude.
Alright, roll me a use magic device.
Yeah.
Can I just open the door?
No.
It's locked.
Okay. Does anyone have like a pick lock
30.
thing?
30? That'll open it. Justin.
26.
Alright. He just opened the door.
Actually, I look behind me. Everybody ready? I push the doors open.
See,
I'm
he
gonna, try,
fucking.
I'm gonna try my best to teleport before he puts these doors open.
Oh my god, he just opened it. What's the
I
point?
got a 26.
Oh my god. He's gonna teleport through the door and then the guy's gonna open it. And it's
I
gonna
hope
be.
he gets you the door.
The gnome disappears. You're standing in kind of a dark corridor.
Again.
Let
What
me
happened
see
to
if
that guy that was laying on the ground? Was he
Is
left in the
it
shadow?
weird darkness or not?
Normal darkness. Hold on. I need to connect to the internet.
I wanna go back to that guy that was on the ground, poke him with a stick.
Normal darkness. Okay. I just use fire breath. I'm
still
gonna
have
light
my-
this fucker up.
I still have my lantern.
Okay, yeah, your lantern's working now.
Yeah, lantern.
Yes, but you're not there.
I'm literally, you just opened the door.
No,
No.
him.
No,
Oh.
no, I teleported. I don't know where
Dude.
yet, just into a dark
The
corner.
lantern's back here.
Yeah, but he has a cursed magic cloak.
Yeah, and he's
He could be over there.
I don't know where
Go
he
over there.
is. All I know is he's beyond the door.
Hey, did you take a picture of that dungeon?
Yeah.
That's it.
Weirdly enough, he teleported back to the tavern.
We teleported to the closet on a ship.
What was I doing? I was looking at.
Unfortunately, there's no lights
Joke's
inside
on
this
you
closet.
guys, I'm teleported 2 feet ahead and I just have my
And
eyes
all you
closed.
hear, and all you hear is tramping the closet, tramping the concrete. And then I pull out my gun.
Does anyone remember that one game that you played, the 7 Minutes in Heaven?
Oh god. No, I didn't have friends.
Neither did I. Oh, if you want to play.
Okay.
I did it once and it was very awkward. We just kind of sat there for 7
Alright, yeah,
minutes
you're-
awkwardly.
You're in the middle of
I thought you should be making out during that.
Supposed to be, but I was in like 4th grade and there was another girl in the closet with me and I hadn't come out as bisexual yet, so I was in 4th grade.
Yeah, you disappointed the shit out of everyone else at that party.
That's when you just make clapping sounds behind the door, and they would just be even more confused.
4th grade! It
Although
was
for some
fourth
reason I reminded
grade.
of Family Guy.
I was like 10. Less than
I still
8.
was fucked up in the head at that time. I still would have made jokes.
I wasn't there yet.
All right. So there's an up. You're in what appears to be some sort of cave. There's an updraft here where the wind is blowing up, and you find a kind of a rusty spike on the ground, and you look above you and you see that there's a whole bunch of shackles and chains hanging above you.
Are there any bodies in those shackles and chains?
And there's one skeletal hand.
Shoot an arrow at it.
And now
How high up?
Taller than him?
About 10 feet above your head.
Light it
Okay.
up.
Can I? I'm just gonna fly up there.
Why? When do you have
I have fly.
How would you have fly? You
Because
have
my-
everything.
Listen, I spent a long time on this ship putting shit onto my clothing. Like,
Life has many doors, anyway.
just fly up. Just to shake this hand.
Just to shake his hand? Why?
There's a hand up there
Don't.
in random shackles, and it's the only hand.
Why would you shake
I
it?
love the fact that that's the same guy who does the English voice of Goku.
Upper or lower?
Upper.
Bug.
Your dad something
All right.
a shepherd?
So yeah,
All I
you
see-
go
now all I
and
see
you
is
shake the
battle
hand. The
on
hand
top
kind
of
of
the wall
falls
with the
apart.
fish.
It's an old, aged hand that was just kind of resting up there. And these are old rusty chains. A lot of them are so rusted that they're stiff. They appear to be latched to the ceiling with bolts, and they're got a whole bunch of moisture on them, and they're corroded.
Well, this is a lovely room of
Can
fun.
I make anything out of that?
And yet I reminded of the Addams Family.
Are these
Yeah,
chains
it's
magical in
fine.
any way? I should say they're not enchanted. or-
One of them appears
Why would I
to be
quilt?
not rusted. It's covered in grime, so it looks like it's rusted, but it's actually
This is a
a
lovely
mithril
little
chain,
gem.
which is a very rare and expensive magical
Oh,
metal.
thank you.
Yeah,
Mr.
I
Monopoly.
need it. I have
Free
I
gas.
enjoyed the free bargain.
like 99% certain that I
Free
have.
does not mean you
Yeah.
can
Mithril's on my checklist of things I need when I make golems, so I'm gonna go grab that chain.
Okay. Give me a disable device or a craft check, one of the two.
I'll do craft check because I have crafter's fortune.
Okay.
So
Stop it. My older
What's
brother
crafter's
did
fortune?
that to
Lets
me.
you re-roll.
crafter's fortune plus luck or plus 5 luck on
I don't want to watch
plus
this
5
shit.
luck on craft check.
Okay.
The first thing I'm gonna do when I get back to my house is just put on fucking.
What do you want me to craft? Just
You're
sculpt?
welcome.
Yeah.
Shish kebab.
30,
Chicago, you're out.
32 plus 5, 37.
37. Okay. You pull the chain and it pulls down because it's actually one of those chains
Did you
that
just
pulls
call me
down,
white
and
devil?
you hear
White
this
devil?
big rumbling noise
Yes,
coming
Tony
from,
knows.
and you hear a bunch of air blowing against you.
He says he's prison.
All right.
Hey!
So everybody, you guys go into this room. It looks like your typical type of catacombs. There's little areas where there's places where coffins should be. There aren't any coffins there. There is a pile of bones in one of those little inlets, and another that is full of old, rusted, dulled, and otherwise unusable digging tools and pickaxes. There's another outlet that has a couple barrels full of spoiled meat.
I'm gonna sneeze. That's really
Nasty.
And there's all the wind and mist seems to be coming from the big area that's been dug out in front of you. You can hear a distant rumbling.
Feral kittens.
Free feral kittens.
I'm looking over my neighborhood of free stuff. There were 2 different desks for free. One's a
All right,
desk cabinet, one's a regular desk.
There is
But free for
appears
kids
to
is
be
kind of a
there
weird
does
thing
appear to be a
vote.
treasure
I'll
chest.
take all of them.
There does appear to be a treasure chest in one of the alcoves.
I mean, are they really fair?
With
I guess fair just means like.
skeletal-looking
know.
chains
Phil,
latching the
we may
chest
have
to the
2
wall.
of the older
Okay,
four given away.
I go towards
Crossed
it.
Fingers. The 2
I
are
pull out
available
my,
for
my
the
axe,
3 younger kids
I
will
extend
be
the axe into my
available
halberd,
for more weeks.
and I poke the chest.
You can call for an appointment for viewing all kittens. Text
High or low?
Hi.
Text Marley
Stop
or
making
Hope for
noise.
info.
I have a cat. I don't need another one. I love
Sorry, what was that?
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
I'm not trying to move, I'm just trying. First thing I'm saying, is this a mimic? Poke, poke.
How did you know?
No.
I'm like, is this a mimic so I can put it on the thing? Okay.
No, I'm not a mimic. My name's Bill. No, I'm just joking now.
I'm just Bill, the treasure chest.
We all laughed. The door
me.
laughs. We killed the door.
Yeah.
Good time for ad by all.
Kill the door. We just killed a wall, dude. Like.
Yeah, see,
True.
it's another form of a mimic.
Yeah. They said it's not for that.
Unfortunately, its weakness was German suplexes.
You're welcome,
And
by the way,
ice.
for seeing the 3 guys on the wall that ended up being one guy with 3
Getting
heads.
hit in the face with a fucking maul.
All right.
You got for that one.
So.
3 powers to me.
Anyways. Yeah, it just appears to be a normal chest. Nothing happens when you poke it.
Okay, I go up and I check the traps.
Okay.
Hey, what is that based?
It's a skill.
Well,
15.
I don't believe
I
that's
didn't roll
one of
well.
my skills.
Oh. I might have not put it on there.
It's not.
Okay, well, it's based off of strength.
That sucks.
What sucks? What happened?
He doesn't have strength.
Aw.
No, I have strength. I don't have rolls.
I get a 15 to detect traps.
15?
I didn't roll well.
You didn't detect anything, you're fine.
Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any traps on this whatsoever.
Okay, is there...
Yeah, that's good. You rolled well.
Yeah, well,
Is
the
it
roll
locked?
not well.
I'm assuming it's locked.
Yeah, the chains appear to be, they don't appear to have a mechanical element to them. They're like literally like bone hands, like gripping like this, and in chain form, so that they're carved out of metal. So you believe there's probably some sort of magical element here.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Detect Magic on this.
Yep, magical as fuck.
Okay, what school of magic?
The rumbling noise seems to be growing in intensity.
Where's the grumbling noise coming from?
Further down the,
Do you know why?
The
there's
rough
only
hewn
12%
pathway.
double texts?
Hey,
But not all the time. It's like
that
every other
rumbling
text or
noise
something will be
seems
a
to
double
be
text.
growing louder.
Is it your boyfriend's?
Yes.
Let's, I separate
No,
the chest.
it's in the same state, but it's
Let's,
even when
let's
you
go in the
put
other
it next to
room
me,
and, see what happens.
We'll go back
an old
to this.
Yeah.
alright, so you guys go back into the retreat.
Yeah, we retreat back into this room.
Okay. You guys remember?
So just having
Does anybody here remember Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom?
Yes.
Yes.
Remember when the big giant
But it's like
water
every
thing
other one,
got
like,
tipped over,
this one, it's okay.
and
They just said
it ended up
twice.
filling up the passage
That
with
one
water?
was
means that
Yes.
Well, a lesser version of that
Yeah,
happens.
maybe he's like double hitting it. like that
And
one,
there's a
he
big
said
giant
twice.
torrent of foamy water that kind of fizzles out as it gets
But like not all.
towards the catacomb area, and you see a gnome doing his best to do the broad stroke get washed up on the ground in front of you guys.
What did you do?
What have you been getting into?
I'm making mithril. Well, collecting.
You found Mythil?
No.
I reach down,
I like that dead pen.
I reach down, I pick up the chain,
Hold on. No, I'm bluffing.
I'm a dwarf.
I'm bluffing. Hold on.
Still check it afterwards, even like, oh, yeah, okay, I'll still look at it.
34 to bluff. I just say, nope, not mithril.
After just revealing it.
The chain itself stayed attached. You weren't able to pry it free. So you see nothing to the contrary. You're like, this guy's crazy. He says mithril one way. I just discount anything that he has to say.
Actually, what's the counter for that?
What?
What's the counter for bluff?
Sense
Sense
motive.
Yeah, sense motive.
Or you can roll bluff.
Again, outbluff
I will-
bluff.
Yeah,
Good luck.
to know that he would be lying.
Damn.
Yeah, good luck.
I was hoping for nat 20.
Listen, my whole character build is based off of seedy agreements.
Speaking of CD agreements, what are we gonna do?
All right,
about this
so
last
the
18
water
minutes?
finishes washing up. Do you guys continue forward?
Yes, I go back to the chest. I see a chest,
Are you gonna buy
and
one from me?
I'm a bit
You should
greedy.
give me something for it.
Okay.
It's magic, right?
Before you do
I
that,
look at him. I say, it's magic,
won't
right?
kill
You won't kill me.
Before you
that's
do
not
that,
I'm
something.
gonna cast Identify on this chest.
Hey, I
Okay.
didn't
Feel free.
sabotage you. That should count for something.
Identify does take some time. While he's identifying the chest, do you guys do anything else?
Yeah, I
I'm
check
gonna
out,
cut
I check out
down
everything
this-
else too if there's anything there.
I'm gonna cut down this mithril chain.
It's somewhere in the cavern that you just got washed out of.
There was nothing else in the cavern? Just the
Well,
wash?
you were underwater for most of it.
I'm gonna ask my axe.
I want
if
to
it
go
sees
back to
anything.
this cavern and find this chain.
Alright.
How dirty is this water?
Is your
It's
character
Filthy?
yeah. Let's. You know what happens to water when it gets stagnant?
Yeah.
That's
That's what
that's
happened.
what he was just swimming in.
Ew.
Hey, give me a fortitude save.
Cool.
I'm gonna ask my axe.
Alright, I
what
need
else
to.
is
I need.
around here.
Here, can you hold on to that for a moment?
Oh, wait,
Don't
can I
forget
see?
that
Can
there
I
are
do a
doors.
perception
I
check
know.
if I can see?
Here.
14.
A dog.
14 and fortitude.
All right, so
Um,
you 14.
14.
Yeah, you're fine. You kept your mouth shut. All right, so you go through here and you come to a.
You kept your mouth shut for once.
That's what she said.
All right, so you come pretty much to a dead end. It's a big round room. Everything's
So look for that.
dripping wet. There is no chain in here. In fact, none of this looks familiar.
So the room itself changed.
Well, you were underwater for a little while.
Is that hand still laying around that I knocked
Give me
down?
a perception check.
Yeah, I will.
I want to do a perception check
Do you
too.
guys have any ibuprofen?
I do.
Yes.
I always have
I have
my
to
It's in the
Tylenol with me.
bathroom. John, would you get it for him?
I have some right
23.
here.
Taylor's got it.
23.
Sorry, I just got a headache. Can we get that, please?
How many do you want?
How much did you get on perception?
23.
Oh, okay. I think you said 43.
I see everything.
Mm-hmm. I always have
Ah,
ibuprofen.
sweet drugs.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Frames.
I always get a headache from the customers I talk to, so I always have to carry some on me.
Looking right.
I got a really bad one, not even talking to the customer, talking to American Express.
Oh, God,
Oh,
Fucking hate
Jesus.
them. She was like, yeah, I called American Express last month and we disputed the charges and I even got a new card, but they're still going through. So I pull up the account and like she's getting 3 charges. So I look at the account, I only see 1 charge and obviously she doesn't have the old card number. So I'm like, let's call American Express together so we can explain to them the fuckery that's going on. And we explained that to them and I explained to the American Express guy, hey, we have the old card on the other 2 fraudulent accounts, so I need the old card number. They're like, well, we do have it, but we're not authorized to show it. I'm like, what is the point of you having it if you can't ever use it for anything? What is the actual point of that being there if you can't hand it out?
I had one American
They
Express.
can though.
I had one American Express person try to tell me we can't even give that number to the customer themselves. I'm like, baloney, because than the one I talked
Hey.
to last week and the one from the week before were doing something they shouldn't have
So
done.
here's something to note about American Express. Whenever you have an account and it just updates the card, the only thing that changes is the
And
last four
5
numbers.
difference.
Just the last four.
No, it's the last 5, isn't it?
Nope.
They
The-
told me the last
just the
5.
last four
So I
changes.
should have just had a freaking. Oh my
Just the
god.
last.
Ask them if
yeah.
they can just get the last four from their American Express, their old ones.
I will
That's
do
the
that
only
next
thing
time.
that changes.
Just ask for the last 5 just to be safe.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
so-
it's fucking dumb.
I had a guy today complain that
You,
he was playing with a
you-
terrible
you
English
get-
dub.
you get here,
I wanted to just watch it in French
there's a
English
slight
subtitles.
breeze coming
That's
from
hilarious.
somewhere off the
That's
wall.
the first time I've ever gotten
Can't
that
really
before.
figure out from where.
So the wall is
'Cause, you know, it's
fake.
like, why isn't this in English?
Why do I have to
there's
read
water
fucking
dripping everywhere, and
subtitles?
your foot
The water
hits
had to
something.
come from somewhere.
Like, why
Yeah,
do
the
I
water
have
had come from
Italian
somewhere. There's a
subtitles on
big
everything
puddle
I
in
watch?
the
I'm
middle
like,
of
I
the room. Your
don't
foot
know.
actually
Why the
hits
fuck are you watching shit in
a
Italian?
flask, and you reach down the water and you find like an old dented metal flask.
Can I identify it?
Yeah, you go and you wipe off the tarnish, and you see written on the flask in an old the language of the nobles, which escapes me at the moment. It says pie.
Anatari, Quazilian, Elbish.
It says pie.
Pie.
Pie?
Yes.
Like P-I-E or P-I?
P-I-E.
Like dessert.
Did all the water come from the flask?
You're not. It has a twist on lid, which is a
Is
little
the
bit
lid
corroded.
off?
No, the lid's on.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
Wait.
Wait.
Is it magic? Yeah, natural
It's
detect
magic.
magic.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it magic?
Yes, it's
And
tingly.
can I use disable device to check if there's any trap on it?
It appears that there's some sort of spell contained in this flask. If you open it, that spell will be cast.
Does it feel like a bad spell?
No.
Tell you what, I'm gonna hold the flask and say, look what I found! Run into the other room where the whole other party is and just poof! And open it.
You are the worst.
Someone
Listen,
is giving away free ducks, but you have to take 2.
That's because they're social animals.
You feed them duck feed and they come back when they fly away. They come back to where they're fed.
They're
So-
adorable.
Ducks are horrible,
Yeah,
horrible
so you go
rapists.
and you come into the room and you
Yes, they
unscrew the thing. It's like, hey, look what I found. And what do? You hold it up or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna poof! and
Oh
then
god.
just hold it up, the total of 3 feet off the ground.
All right. There's the warm smell of pastries fills the room.
Now I'm hungry.
You're all
Says my
welcome. It no
character.
longer smells like sewer water.
Thank you.
Smells like pudding.
You can feel a little bit of warmth coming from the edge of the bottle, the opening. You cast Identify, Josh.
Yes.
And after the long casting of Identify spells, which I think are only meant to torment the players, you find that this chest is it has the necropotent spell Slay Living enchanted on it. That anybody who takes off the chains will get that spell cast upon them, unless a special command word is spoken. And you do learn the command word to open up the chains
Watch this.
safely.
Watch this. Command word.
The chains go and
Leviosa.
unclasp themselves. The chains themselves fall to the ground.
Actually, the chain was just regular iron or steel.
Yeah, they're steel.
Eh.
They're enchanted, nonetheless.
Are we open to find some mithril chains?
Any kind of magical metal.
There is no mithril.
I have a mithril shirt.
Are you sure about that?
Mind you, it's my other dimension, but still.
Cake is alive.
All right.
You do.
You open up the chest, and inside is a bed of relatively not rotten straw and a large magical tome.
Ooh.
I reach in first.
No, fuck you. I just opened it. I'm also a wizard.
We'll share.
And on it
Your
is,
wizardry. You have too many books.
Fuck you. I want more books. All of the
I
books.
have a
All of the
pie
books.
smelling flask.
I like your
does
class.
anybody
The
here
class
speak
is the best.
Spanish?
No.
Okay, on the
I have
Does
comprehend
it say
language.
Necronomicon X
Yeah, he has
Multis?
comprehend language. He can understand it.
okay, in an ancient
Oh no, I broke my pencil.
language from another realm is written the Book of the Dead.
This is how I
On
attached
this
it to
thing?
my notebook.
Listen.
Well, are you
Anymore. I
even
need
near us?
blue.
Well, yeah, I just ran into the room with the pie smelling flask.
Yeah, we're all like here.
So it would have been Libro
He's
de los
there.
Muertos.
Might
Okay.
do the thing shit and not be able to put that in
Well,
anymore.
no, this part unscrews
Yes.
where you
Yeah.
would have put the lead in.
Book of the Dead.
So that's fine. This is just that.
Bingo.
I didn't know that.
Perfect for our Halloween
I also have
edition of the
comprehend
game.
language,
You like
so
that.
He does also have comprehend language. I'm gonna run over to see whatever it is that they're looking.
All right.
And
As
at
you
the same-
as you carelessly run over, something falls out of the flask on the floor.
Oh god, what happened?
That's actually what I was about to do anyways. I was gonna say, as I'm running over, I'm gonna trip and just throw the flask.
Okay. Something dice sized.
You're just a chaotic.
Something dice sized goes and falls on the floor, and as it falls on the floor, it gets bigger and bigger until it's about yay round.
It's a
Is it a
pie.
pie?
It appears to be a pie wrapped in wax paper.
Is that a glass of pie?
I hear something fall on the ground. With this in hand.
I'm gonna take a bite out of the pie.
Oh god, don't do it.
Can I just pull out that
Do you have
dwarvish
a
box
pie
that I
knife?
have and just start
Do I have a
crazy
pie knife?
birds and start eating watching
Yes,
these
I can
shenanigans?
make my weapon into a pie
Isn't there
knife.
someone that has like a, isn't there something that you can get that makes you
You're gonna do a pie throw, aren't you?
like resist poisons or like resist eating something
Yeah,
bad
he
or
has
something?
all that, but I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna make my weapon into a pie knife,
Oh
Okay.
my
and I'm gonna
god.
eat a slice of this pie.
Alright.
Mystery
Shara
pie.
has something where she's actually immune to poison. So
Same.
So maybe you should have the
Yeah, that's what
royal
I'm
taste
saying. I'm
tester
like,
do it
yes,
first.
Nope, I found the pie. I'm eating it.
Okay, fine.
It's fresh. It's still warm, and it's boysenberry.
Well, I'm not allergic to boysenberry. Do I have to make any saving throws or anything? with
Not
this
until
pie?
you eat it.
It's delicious.
All right.
It's delicious. Does it give
Does
you
anybody
anything?
want also any pie?
I'm
Actually,
good,
this
thank
book.
you.
Is it? I don't know. Is it bound in some weird ass leather
Oh yeah.
with like a face-ish thing on the front?
No.
It's not the
No, we've
Necronomicon.
already found the Necronomicon once. He flew away after we stabbed it.
remember that time I got into a fight with a book?
Yeah.
No, actually, I was thinking.
Play
Actually,
with the
human
book.
flesh was not
Yes,
an
I did.
uncommon thing to be wrapped in.
Yeah.
So
okay.
would I recognize that it's human?
Give me knowledge, nature, or survival. One or two.
All skin is just leather.
All skin is
22.
just leather.
22. That does appear to be human leather.
Ew.
I passed the book to him. Here.
It's the Book of the Dead.
It's human.
So saith the keep.
Oh, fantastic! And I'm not wearing gloves.
Oh, actually, no. I learned this recently. A lot of old leather books were actually made with human leather because human leather was superior to a lot of cow leather.
And then you just feel the corner. Oh, is that scrotum?
Oh, is that a nipple?
It's actually been made entirely
Is
out
that
of foreskin. Don't
foreskin?
get it wet.
Oh God.
It's foreskin.
Oh.
At least it has grips when it gets wet. Oh god.
Oh, I'm gonna have to wash my hands after I touch this. But anyway, come.
No, if you get it wet, it drinks to all its size.
Who would make something out of foreskin?
The face on the book has
Do you know
nipples
how
for
many
eyes.
people
I
they
don't
would have
understand
to-
anything.
I'm just
Get
gonna
that?
cast comprehend
Yes, I
languages
do.
and just
Many
read the fucking
pee-pee.
thing.
Mhm.
Out loud.
No, fuck no. I'm gonna read a book fucking bound in human flesh out loud.
Yeah, we all know what happened in Evil Dead, guys.
Wait. He said foreskin. This is wrong, man.
Well,
Wrong.
I said foreskin, but
No, it's just human leather.
it's just human skin.
I'm going to
I
distribute the
Ew.
pie.
That's not uncommon for old
I'm
books.
going
This
to
was
distribute
bound
the
with
pie.
1,000
I'm not
anuses.
eating that pie.
It doesn't matter. You're getting a slice of it.
You can have it.
You can save it for later.
It is known as the brown note.
Access.
Alright, Josh,
Anyone
roll
who's
me a
getting
knowledge
lit in
check.
will craft their pants.
Alright, guys.
Knowledge what?
History.
Sure, I'd be happy to roll you a knowledge history.
While he's doing that, can I distribute the pie?
Which I fucking have.
You get pie.
Hi!
You get
Hi!
You get pie. You get pie, even though you don't want it. You're getting pie.
Reggie from the back is like, can I have some pie?
You can have my pie,
Everybody can
Reggie.
have some pie.
Here you go.
Thank you, pie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
32.
Thrawn gets no pie.
The vial was called the vial of diabetes.
The vial of diabetes.
Yes, he's just pie for everybody. It's like, here, have some
32.
sugar. Take.
Snack breaks are important during adventures.
Yeah, actually, I'm rather jealous of his box.
That's a lot of dipping
Yeah,
sauce.
as he's handing out pie, just say into my dwarvish books.
Everybody
Food comes in. All right.
Everybody who
Oh,
had
it's like
pie,
Halloween
heals
themed.
up.
That's adorable.
Yeah, they're doing all the Halloween crap.
It's so
12 points of damage.
Can I
Everybody
also
do
have
what?
pie or no?
Yeah.
cute. Everyone did what?
Everybody what?
Hello.
Yeah, nothing happened.
What did you say?
Everybody who ate pie heals 12 points of damage.
Wow, I should have eaten the pie.
Yeah, you
I was
really
scared of the
fucking
pie.
Reggie's like, thanks for the pie.
You're welcome, Reggie.
Reggie healed 24 points. Holy
Well,
shit.
he doesn't even have that many hit points.
Great fucking pie. You're all welcome.
So he
Me
feels
finding
amazing.
flask of pie.
Feels amazing with all 16.
Can I eat
hit
more
points.
pie because I still have 17 damage?
No more pie.
Jesus, what level is Reggie for? Only 16 points?
He's an NPC level.
Level
He's
3?
the level 3 cohort.
I can
Oh
heal you
my
if you
god.
Yeah.
I can heal you as well. I have
I'm
serious
good.
wounds.
The pie was a better
I
benefit
have
out
wand
of
of
everything.
cure light
Alright,
wounds.
so
Ugh.
Josh, you find that this is
Shut up,
of course,
Ninja. Go lay down.
the Book of the Dead.
Go lay down.
It's has a
You see sad.
history of undead society. It talks heavily on the Great Lich King
No.
and all the
Oh, the whoopee he made with the
crimes that
undead
were
women.
committed against him.
Then his
And
foreskin
it
book.
talks about
So he's boning them?
it talks about the fall of the great undead empire and the war that happened, and it bitches on and on for a bunch of pages, and then it has pretty much every potent, unholy, and evil necromancy spell ever conceived
What you
inside
reading?
of it, including the ones that man was not meant to know.
Fantastic. Can I copy any of these in my spell book?
Can't
If you
just
want
take the
to.
book with you.
He's copying necromancy. Oh my god, peeps. We're in
He
Fuck
trouble.
looks
you,
like
I'm
he
lawful
just-
neutral. I'm taking
Hey.
these spells.
He looks like Christmas
Can I
just
read
came.
that a little bit? I promise.
Do
I'm
not
not.
give it to the chaotic neutral.
Listen here. I like to make golems, and sometimes it kills people. I need
Oh my
to bring
God.
back those people every now and then, because I'm not done.
Oh, none of these spells bring people back from the dead.
That's okay. I'll take what I can get.
Well, healing is a true resurrection spell.
Zombies.
Not if I'm making zombie golems.
You get everything that's in this book.
Is that the Book of Vile Darkness?
No, this is the Book of Vile Darkness, and only the necromancy out of that book.
Awesome.
So that's not Spanish, that's Latin on the front of it.
Oh, whatever.
Oh man, I'm gonna
Close
have,
enough.
I gotta do a lot of writing now.
Uh-oh.
And that's what a phone is for. Take damn pictures.
Yeah,
Right.
take a picture. It'll last
I
longer.
can just email you. I can just message you the PDF.
Yeah.
I guess that works, and I'll just write it down. later.
PDFs are much easier.
Anywho, I'm just gonna look through these and see what I got.
Okay, there's nothing else in there?
Necromancy itself is not evil. It depends what you do with it that makes it
I
evil.
looked to the straw to see if there's anything else in there.
Cohorts.
Yeah, no.
For your case.
High or low?
I'm not
Low.
giving you this spell.
It's not against the law.
There is
I'm
a
not
ring
giving you
in
this.
there.
Go
It's
away.
not against the law.
I know.
I,
but
It can
um,
be lawful. I'm just saying it's evil in this case.
I'm not giving it to you out of simple self-preservation.
I say, hey,
Both of you. Yourself and mine.
I also found this ring.
Both.
Well, I think it's nice of you that you care
What's
about my
due?
self-preservation, but that,
I have no idea, I'm asking him.
Oh. Char looks over at him and goes, oh, he looks busy.
Dawn,
Yes.
I'll spend this.
Okay, what the fuck is this?
I have no idea, but I think it's magic.
Well, let me take a look at it.
Definitely magic.
Should I use appraise, or do you want me to go ahead and cast identify
I'm just
again?
gonna roll me a spellcraft roll.
Alright, I got spellcraft.
I didn't know I could do that.
I got that.
I didn't know I had that option.
I'm gonna go back into the other room and look for that mythical chain.
Mythical chain.
You said there was no. You said there was no mithril.
I'm not saying that to you guys. I'm letting John know.
25.
Sit. Sit.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my brain's not working. Ass. Ass. It's a ring of some sort of illusion.
It's a ring of illusion of some sort.
The wearer would be granted an illusionary appearance.
It allows the wearer to have an illusionary appearance.
I already have that.
I take it back. I put it on.
You look like a normal human.
Your cheeks are rosy. You look very healthy, and you appear to be very fit and clean.
It's prestidigitation, the
your
ring.
hair appears to be.
It's a ring that allows the undead to look normal.
Exactly.
So it's the disguised self.
For undead.
No, it looks like me, but nice and perfectly healthy.
Yeah, but you can disguise self yourself to be a better you.
That's what this does.
Ah,
So I take the ring back off. I put it in your pouch.
So you said
Oh,
from the
you
book.
should put that back
So you said
on.
only the necromancy
No,
spells from the
don't
Book of
lie.
Vile Darkness.
That's correct.
Got it.
I'm a dwarf.
Exactly.
He likes a woman with a
Oh,
beard,
there's
something to
a-
hang on to. Yeah.
Oh god. No.
There's a background that talks about making.
Don't you remember the
crafting undead,
Lord of the
so-
Rings? That's what
Yes,
the dwarf
I
said.
remember. I
There's a
remember.
back section that
Hilarious.
talks about crafting undead.
It wasn't any
So
better in that
any
movie.
Yes, but not all
templates can be
dwarfs like the
achieved
same
by
thing.
a talented
Actually, remember.
necromancer.
Oh god, please don't talk to us
Crafting
about
undead.
that.
Yeah.
No,
so
no,
the
no. From
undead
the Hobbit,
templates
the one dwarf like the
in
elf.
Vile Darkness.
It's true.
Oh, there's a dwarf who
Okay.
liked an elf. Yes, this is true.
Cool. Got it.
They would have had some weird-looking kids, or maybe slender and pretty. Who knows?
Or they could just be
Depends.
incompatible.
You're either gonna get half and half, one than the other.
Now one's really tall, one's really short. It comes out human.
Sit.
So that's how humans came about.
Weird.
Alright. So, all that uploads. So yeah, who's exploring the cavern further?
I need to find that chain.
I follow after him since we finished
Give
the
me a
worlds.
perception check.
I can do forward observer since that's part of my thing.
I guess I'll explore more. There's what
18.
Oh god.
I'm looking for traps with my wolves.
I also look for traps, and I get a 23.
I got a
25.
I'm also looking for hidden doors.
I got a 20 for perception. Not a nat 20, but I got a 20 for
Okay.
perception.
Alright, so you guys go into the last chamber, and you do find. Let me see here. Alright, so did anybody get over a 20?
Yeah, I
Yes.
got like 25.
I
23.
got exactly 20. So
I
What
got
were we rolling?
25.
Okay, so
Okay.
you find one secret door, you find another secret door.
Sweet!
so I don't find anything.
I checked the secret door I found for traps.
Ditto.
I don't know if it's tapped. You can ask Des.
Dad,
What?
why don't you finish this game?
Eventually.
Yay. Because I want to go on Roblox.
No, not gonna happen tonight.
Don't you have to go to school in the morning?
I got a total of 29 on disabled device if I find a trap.
I got a total of
Or
28 to
if
find
I
out
do
if there was a trap.
perception first. to
Perception
find the
first.
trap. Then that would be a 26 for perception.
We don't know if there's a trap yet. That's her job.
Yeah. What do you want? You can't have my dice on my roller thing. It says boobies rule. Breast cancer awareness. It's awesome.
What does incised mean?
Okay, Google. What does incised mean?
Is it like indecisive?
No, ENCYSTED.
Oh, no.
It looked up insist.
Um,
Can you spell it for me again? I'll type
you
it
really
in.
shouldn't
ENCYSTED.
support the breast cancer awareness campaign.
Why?
Anything that is pink like that all goes towards the Pink for
zoology,
the Cure.
past tense,
Pink for the Cure is an
past
awareness
principle.
program. They put
Or
absolutely
enclosed
no
or
money
become enclosed and
towards
assist.
research or helping women with it. They
Wow.
do awareness and only awareness.
That's messed up.
Yes. They actually sue other charities
it's
who use
insist,
pink
not incise.
or for the cure or cure anything in their campaigns.
It's a verb.
They actually sink other charities who are trying to do good.
That's fucked
So,
up.
Yeah.
There's for the secret
So we
doors
all
that
for
are there
breast
are
cancer
even,
organizations, just not
trapped.
that one. Because they don't do anything
They're
good.
searching for
Assholes.
traps.
Yes. Unfortunately, they get the lion's share of the money
I
for
spent
breast
so long
cancer
looking on the
anything.
other- I forgot to try
And they don't
the
put any
things.
money towards research or helping women.
Well, you gotta roll
Bricks.
high-low.
That's true. Who's searching those?
Michelle's searching one, and he's searching the other one.
All right.
Yeah, I got a 28 to find out if there was one.
26 on mine.
High or low?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. You discover that one of the doors is trapped. Which one are? Where are you guys at?
They're in the alcove.
I know. But which door? There are two.
Since she went first, I'll assume that she found the first one. I found the other one.
She is the one with the sword. This one.
So I'm assuming she found this one because she found one first. I found the next one.
Okay. It is the door you are at that is trapped.
Okay, and everybody else kind of followed in behind us. I'm assuming the wolves
So
are with
mine's
her.
not trapped?
Yours
No.
is not trapped. His is trapped.
If it's not trapped, does that mean worse things are inside than if it is trapped?
We have no
Good
idea.
question.
I mean, well, it is a dungeon. I mean, if they don't trap a door,
Use another perception check if you can.
I'm sure that I can. And I'm going to
This
listen.
particular trap has a very specific purpose.
Damn, this is really good stuff.
I checked
Hold
to see what
on,
kind of trap.
28
what kind of-
perception listening.
What kind of trap is it?
Okay. It is the kind where the door only opens one direction
Towards me or away from me?
towards you, but there's no way to open it from this side.
So it only goes.
It could be a pancake thing. It's going to squish you.
Oh God, just
No,
Open it.
it doesn't open towards me. So there's no open mechanism. I'd have to actually disable it to
Yeah,
open it.
you would have to find a way to disable it from your side of the door.
Okay, let's see what I can do. I specialize in
Is
this.
he on the lower door or the upper door?
He is on the upper door.
Anyways, 28 to listen at my door. What do I?
Oh, nice. I get a 29 to disable the place.
Michelle, you hear kind of a
Does it suffice? Not quite.
gurgling sound.
A gurgling sound?
I'll try
Mine's
again.
not trapped, but it is gurgling. I don't think it's a good idea to go in
I
there.
want to go in the gurgling
oh
sound
my
door.
God.
Okay, that was a 16. It's not
Go for it, no. It's nice knowing you.
Not 20.
Yeah, that disables it. You're able to.
Did you just try to make a gurgling sound?
disable the
Yeah.
mechanism enough where you can
Turned out
pry the
terrible.
door open.
Okay, so I open the door.
Okay.
There you go.
Sorry,
That
guys.
sounds like a bad Chewbacca.
It's Chewbacca drowning.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a sloth that's swimming? They're nightmare fuel. I imagine Chewbacca would look the same way.
Now, that's a shaved Chewbacca. Which they actually had an episode of Venture Brothers.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they did. Oh my god. Oh
Good,
my god, that was.
All right, it opens up
Dude
into
told me
another
Bigfoot
rough-hewn
was,
cavern.
A dude. Oh, he doesn't have anything never seen before. He's something I've never seen before.
All right, so
Fuck you, Venture.
you opened up the top one.
Yes.
I am now
Okay.
the monarch.
Fuck you, Venture.
So
Fantastic.
Is it dripping wet?
I still
no,
want
this
that
one's
to be a
actually
little
fairly
bit
dry.
fun.
Is the other one wet?
Are you guys opening it?
Is the other one wet?
It's not open.
Bitch. I'll
You
sell
opening
you
it?
for a cigarette.
He had to
The one
force this one
gurgling?
open.
I was
The one gurgling.
Yeah, the one that's gurgling.
I'm opening the gurgling one because
Okay.
I was a wash.
What the fuck
I
are you
stand
doing?
behind him with my bow drawn.
Have you ever seen one of those videos where somebody had like a flooded bathroom and then they open up the door?
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, you guys get hit with a wall of water and the water goes down and to the point of nothing. You get washed down a little bit further.
I'm going into the gurgly door.
Okay.
You're swimming upstream.
Or
Well,
waiting.
is it all
No,
still
it's not.
flowing?
It's not a torrent. No, there's just standing water that was left.
I and my wolves look at you like you're. Ugh.
And the dogs shake themselves clean.
I know what's above this that you guys don't.
Do you say that?
No. I'm just going.
You're just going.
Oh my God.
How
I'm
tall
obviously
is
gonna
the
go
ceiling?
behind him with my bow and arrow, make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
I think after reading all of these spells, I think I just became evil.
That's a thing? I can do that?
Well, if he's going to lead the way, might as well. I half-ass shut the door because I can't completely close it, and I follow behind them.
Okay.
So.
Wait, you got yours open? Okay.
Yes. You can see this is him.
Yes.
The little one.
The little one.
The upper
So
one?
I and the
lower one.
wolves are tailing the gnome. I have my longbow drawn and ready to fire at anything
Can you
that
see
attacks
over there
us.
on the map?
It needs to come this way. Ah, that's pretty good.
Abu,
Hmm.
would you like an XP bribe to walk Shadow?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm aboard.
John, you're such an asshole.
The dog needs to be walked.
I'm aboard.
Where are we going with you?
Oh, Maeve, did you get a haircut?
Yeah.
That's really good. There's the big black thing.
Shadow, come on.
Short hair is the way to go.
I need to get my hair cut again.
I'm
Starting to
actually
get
growing
long
mine
hair.
out. John's been complaining I haven't had long hair in a while, so.
It looks nice like that.
That's what I
We're gonna,
thought.
hey, my badge has my awkward phase of when I was growing my hair out.
Mhm.
So like my hair is like curled, like it's
Yeah, mine
like
too.
no, but like
Yeah, I always. I had.
So I'm going as Mr. Incredible after he's been up for like 5 days trying to watch Jack where he had like big.
oh my god, that's
so I'm
great.
getting my
John's
hair.
gonna bleach
I'm
his
gonna cut my
hair.
hair. I'm gonna bleach it
Oh god,
Nice.
I'm just gonna wave.
because
That's
I've
gonna be
never
interesting.
because I'm starting to thin and I'm probably gonna be like my one chance to like bleach and dye my hair
You know, bleaching
because I've
your hair
never
is
done
probably
it
gonna
before in my whole life.
damage it really badly, but
Yes, he has shorter hair, which means it grows.
Not
up quickly.
really. I mean, and it also grows really fast. If we only do a single treatment with 20 developer, you should be fine.
yeah. Well, all I know is
It's
that the
when you
last
do.
time I dyed
It's
my
when you
hair,
double
that's why my hair-
process. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a double process, that's probably why.
The last time I dyed my hair was terrible, and my hair got so unhealthy, and it took almost a year, if not two, almost two, to get it all healthy
No.
again. That's all.
Anyways, so yeah, so Daniel, you're going to
Did you
go
go
try
to a
and find that thing.
professional?
I
Yeah.
did, and it
We'll follow
it was
behind
like
him.
an $80 trip.
Because
and
this
I
thing we
wanted
have already
to
made
cry,
a pin
and
cushion.
they got
I mean,
me
trap
to
jacket.
die, though,
I mean,
so.
silver jacket.
Wow.
It was
Jesus.
terrible.
Alright, so,
and they tried to, like, fix it,
so
and
he
it
runs
just
off in
made
one
it
direction.
worse, and it was like-
Where's everyone else going?
We'll follow behind him.
You really
Okay.
can't double process hair. It's just not
They
good.
like quadruple processed it.
Jesus!
Like, yeah, it was bad.
They should have paid you $80 extra.
I know, they should have. It was terrible.
Alright, so you
and
go
I
back
cried
up
for
the
like
thing.
3 days.
Go ahead and give me, I guess, a stealth check to get up there first.
Okay.
Or acrobatics, whichever's higher, I guess.
Which one is higher? Acrobatics. Actually, they're the same.
Are we climbing?
No.
You're not climbing, but you can tell that it is very subtly
15, your
inclining.
choice on stealth or acrobatics.
Alright, so it's really wet, but you get up there ahead of everybody. Go ahead and give me, how often you can do the whole
I'm
fly thing?
tailing him, and I have
So I
really
have
good
to
acrobatics.
recharge it. So however long you want me to take to recharge it.
Okay.
Hey,
so,
I just got a 30 following him.
Okay, well, you were dealing with your wolves and everything, and he kind of slips up there before anybody really realizes what's
That's
going on.
bullshit. I was tailing him with the wolves. I got a 30 on acrobatics.
Anyways, so you can't fly right now, but you can try giving me a climb check.
I don't have climb.
And then that just dexterity.
Yeah, it is.
Climb is
Oh,
strength,
it's
I think.
strength.
Strength.
Yeah, roll
I
a
knew
strength.
every one of them.
I
Yeah,
do
it's
have
strength.
acrobatics still though.
Acrobatics is dex. That's why
Well,
mine's
you're
so bad
trying to
at.
climb up some rusty chains, so go ahead and give me a strength check.
Okay.
Oh,
Nat
he rolled
20.
the... What?
Yeah.
No fucking way!
Roll, first of all, high or low?
Low, obviously.
Alright, roll me percentile.
I'm just saying, nat
Yeah.
20. Everybody saw me pick it up and not twist it. Where's my other percentile?
I got 2 percentile right
Here,
here.
I've got all the dice.
Because, is there anything that you'd
Here.
rather get instead of the sugar-free monster?
95.
95?
Yeah.
And you chose low?
Or was that
Yeah.
fine?
That's
Alright.
fine, but I also like
As
the,
you're climbing up the chains to get up
either
there,
Gatorade
another
or
one of them
Powerade
pulls
with the
down a
melon
little
flavor.
bit, and you hear a clunk clunk
Powerade melon is
sound,
green,
and then that
Gatorade
chain comes
melon
off because
is
it's all
like
rust
a-
and stuff,
like
and
a
let go of that one, and you go over
orange
there.
sugar.
Give me a craft check to get the...
I know Speedway.
Oh, you know that has as
the
much
Powerade.
sugar. You know that.
I know.
Roll the old curse.
And you said you
It's
specified
my
sugar-free.
guilty. It's my guilty pleasure.
Okay.
What's your guilty
27.
pleasure?
27?
Melon flavored Powerade or Gatorade.
And Gatorade has as much sugar as Coca-Cola
I know.
Alright,
How is that possible?
because it's the only thing that'll because it
my
has so
brain's
much
not working.
salt in it.
Yeah, you managed to go
That's
ahead
the
and
only-
pretty
Yeah,
much
it's the only thing that makes it drinkable.
unlink and remove
Because the original
chain without
version of
triggering that
Gatorade
water
was so
thing again.
salty
Okay.
that the players.
So I'm just gonna.
Alright, so everybody, as you guys are
Stash
making
that.
up your way past the gnome who scurried off before you guys could track him, you guys hear this big mechanical sound like a door opening, and you hear kind of a big splooshing sound as
Oh God, he set off a water trap.
Again.
like another form of water, only this time it's not a roaring sound, just kind of like somebody emptying out a bucket.
It's the same trap, but it's already been triggered.
No, different chain.
It probably all triggers the same trap.
It sounds like the floor opened up.
Alright,
Is that what happened?
so you guys get up there.
Can we do a perception
he-
check or something before we
he-
go up there?
Oh,
The two rogues are going in first.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know. I've got plenty
So
of
you guys
perception, and I got a
cautiously-
30 on my fucking
cautiously-
acrobats.
You get up there, you cautiously get up there, you see the gnome standing there in kind of there's a whole bunch of chains hanging right about head height or so, right above here, like so, just you know, it's like way above where the gnome would be able to grab to.
Mm-hmm.
But he seems to be just standing there, and in this cavern,
What are you
whistling
doing?
nonchalantly.
Nothing.
Nothing, my ass. You set something off.
I didn't do. That wasn't me.
You're so full of it.
I bet it was you guys. When you guys came up, you probably stepped on the trap.
Bullshit. We know what we're doing.
All right, so
I
best not to
definitely know what
argue
I'm
with
doing.
24 perception.
I mean, whatever would have just out of game, whatever would have triggered the trap is already fallen off. So
Yeah, so
27.
at this point,
Alicia is the Earth Ganassi.
What'd you get, Michelle?
24.
27.
Okay.
And
You guys both hear kind of like a sloshing or dripping noise off in the distance.
Knowledge nature.
There.
because we can.
This is where it gets hard to uncover the map.
Yeah. So,
can I
anyways,
move my stuff? Or
no, you're fine.
I got a 20 total on
are you
knowledge
trying not to
nature.
uncover the whole thing? Is
Yeah.
there something you're hiding?
Of course.
do you want to use like?
No.
'Cause I don't know how far
This
up
to
he
cover
is.
it
And
up.
by the way,
he's-
seeing
oh.
how we are underground
Right
and
here.
subterranean caves, I get a bonus on movement.
Yeah, and I actually have bonuses to being underground.
That's true. Now that you're in rough-hewn terrain, your
I'm a
favorite terrain
natural
of
explorer of the Underdark.
yeah, your favorite terrain of Underdark kicks in now.
I'm a dwarf, so being on stone gives me some bonuses.
Yes.
Close.
Yeah, so
So
I
you
know
get your
exactly
dwarfing
what I'm
bonuses,
doing.
And you get your favorite terrain bonuses. Hi, Maeve.
Okay, well, they both are
There's a
expecting
camera.
cookies.
Say hi to the internet. You're on the internet now.
What's up, people?
Hello,
You're supposed to
Y'all
dab.
are evil.
No, we're not.
It's the internet.
No, the
Of course it
internet
is.
is.
And maybe some things that we do are morally questionable, but I don't think we're
If the
evil.
internet is evil, then why are you always on it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Evil and fun.
Because she's I think how old is she?
Aaron, you break down the pieces
14.
for Shadow.
She's a teenager. She's also evil.
My sister, my sister did the same
Yes,
thing.
I'm with my
Checks
own.
out.
Chaotic.
Did she just stab?
Yes, she did.
I told you, you're supposed to dab. Welcome to the internet. That's the chaotic part.
Whatever happened to Harlem Shake?
Who?
It died.
It died. A
Like
violent
the rest of
death.
You can
Harlem.
toss them to him.
Harlem.
No, it died a quiet death like all memes do.
Stop.
In some section of the internet, they say it still resides, but I question these rumors.
I like seeing like old memes. They're the best. Remember when those memes
I
were
honestly
funny?
thought you had different glasses
Those are
on,
the
and then I
days.
noticed that they were chips.
When
It
jokes
confused
made
me
sense.
when I walked in the door.
There's something.
I was a little disappointed that no one said anything.
I
know,
noticed.
saw it.
I was sitting way over
You
there.
didn't realize that I went in front of your
I
face
just
and did
noticed-
this, and then I'm just like, you didn't notice shit.
Yeah, of course not, because I can't see through chips.
I know, that's why, and I enjoyed every second of it.
I noticed, but I decided not to say anything. I was just like, eh.
I was wondering what the hell you were doing.
I don't know, I was just bored.
Poker chips in the eyes.
Is very angry.
Is your
Calm
head
down,
gone?
psycho.
Are you preparing to cross the river Styx? Is that your payment for the ferryman?
He's throwing at him.
I'm too broke for pennies. I spent all my pennies on poker chips.
Hey, I still have a red auto success chip from last time.
Yeah, you can use it whenever you want.
Okay. So, anyways, moving right along. You guys get up there. There's a bunch of hanging chains. You hear dripping noises in the distance. Nothing else.
I'm
there's-
stuffing something into my back pocket.
Of course you are. Why would you be? So I didn't
So now I'm thinking the chain is bigger than your back pocket.
Sorry.
Okay.
Out of game, but still.
All right. So, what are you guys doing next?
Well, I see the other passages and I see them on the map.
I'm probably checking for traps as we go. I got a total of 20.
So
Yeah,
you guys descend down.
Ah,
Well, actually, that angles up.
What?
it angles
That
up.
They go up and then they go down.
Oh yeah, it goes up and then it goes down.
Yeah. So they're at the apex.
Dougie, what are you doing? Yes, you, Dougie. I see you. Yeah, Dougie. That you, Dougie.
Okay, and I know about
buddy.
where you are thanks to my
Come here,
nice
buddy.
dwarven senses.
Come on.
I know that.
Come here.
If I can see that on the map. Okay, there's a passage going that way. That's probably back where we came from. So I'm gonna choose
You can do it. Come
the
here.
leftmost store and start going forward, checking for traps.
You can do it. Come on. Come on. You know how. Come on. There you go. Good job.
You're a good boy. I know. You're a
It's
good
okay.
boy.
Buddy.
You are the
If you know
goodest
which
boy.
one I'm talking about.
Who is
Say
the
what?
goodest boy?
If you look on your map, I'm picking
All right,
this passage.
so-
You can't,
Why not?
because that is a different passage altogether. You can't go through there.
Oh.
You can't see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Basically, what it does.
Oh, it just continues straight through.
Yes.
So,
This goes up, angles up, and then angles back down, going this way.
so does anybody else have obligations early in the morning tomorrow?
No.
Now,
Yes.
Okay,
He does.
so Josh is probably be a good stopping point for your character.
Okay.
How
yeah,
late are we
'cause
gonna go
I gotta
tonight?
get going.
Maybe another hour or so.
I'm sleepy.
Okay.
And the boy's bedtime's at 9:30. He's gonna want mommy to snuggle him.
Well, do you guys want to go ahead and break here, and then come back in 2 weeks to go ahead and finish the dungeon, or do you want to press forward? Leave it up to popular vote.
I'm fine either way. I don't got shit to do in the morning. I got night shift, so.
I'm good either way. How about you two?
I'm kind of tired, but I can keep going.
It's like another hour. Josh,
Yeah.
how about you?
No, I'm leaving.
Yeah, he's leaving.
I have work-
Yeah,
I
he
have
has to
work
work in the
tomorrow.
morning.
Yeah, but I don't know how early you have to go to work.
Yeah,
7 in
he
the
has
Work
morning.
at 7.
That's why I
That's
asked. 'Cause I knew he had to get
Yeah.
out
Okay.
So, I mean, do we really want to do this without his character, though?
Ow! No!
So,
here.
He's kind of a powerhouse,
you
so.
okay, Michelle?
Yeah, I just.
I mean, you
don't
guys
like
should be
to
okay as
go.
long as you don't get into combat.
We'll be okay. I have a flying gun. Speaking of which, can my gun carry me?
Oh my god.
No.
No.
Just,
Can I, if I was to stand
unless
on
you're
it,
weightless.
if I was to stand on it, does it drop instantly or does it kind of glide down? I'm just wondering because I'm wondering if I can just search my gun back down.
It's questions like this that make GM's head hurt. Can you
He's
search your
basically
gun?
asking, since his gun levitates, if he can get feather fall at this point.
Can I ride my gun?
Imagine if you went to stand on top of a toddler. You, Daniel, of your size, if you went to stand on top of a toddler, initially there would be some resistance as the toddler would try and push back, and then it would just kind of cave through. So,
Okay.
So you would drop.
yeah, you would drive.
How
So,
far of a drop?
Gross analogy.
How far of a drop? Because I'm imagining I can definitely use a toddler as a step stool for a second.
yes, you could probably use the gun.
So if I'm just wondering, can I
How's it
essentially
gross?
just
It's
cut
just
this
abusive.
drop in half?
You could probably knock, 5 foot off the
Why
off
is
of
he
any
up
kind
And
of.
how far is the drop?
Probably.
Over there.
Yeah.
What usually happens.
I don't know.
Dawn. Why
What?
was
Oh,
he up
the-
and on?
It's a
It's an
You saw it
independent
in the video.
passage.
that's a different.
Well, I'm just
passage.
wondering to get back down to ground level from
The
how
problem is,
far
it's not.
up
It's
I
not
am.
very far. It's the distance this way.
So what it is this is a tunnel.
Yeah.
You cannot see this other piece.
Yeah, I know. I got that.
It is
I'm
an
just wondering
incline.
to get down to where they are.
It's just an incline.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
It's just an incline, it's not a drop.
Into the 5 feet of rise.
I'm just wondering how, if can I safely get down from the chains without? Because they said John described it as a height that a gnome probably should not have been able to reach in the first place.
Yes,
I'm just
but
wondering if I can lessen
also,
the blow of getting
Remember,
down.
smaller creatures take less damage when they fall.
I'm just wanting to take no damage. I'm wondering if I
Tumble.
can use my toddler as a step stool or not.
You're a toddler.
You can do acrobatics. Roll acrobatics, so you can just tumble as you fall. It's dex based.
How tall is the ceiling?
It's like 10 feet. You'll drop like 10 feet.
Okay, I'm still
Yeah,
using this.
yeah.
I want to toddler my way down.
Yeah, you toddler your way down.
You sound like you're way
Horrible.
Yes, we are horrible people.
It's just using a toddler. I mean, Chinese do it.
Oh God.
Yeah, how else am I supposed to get my new iPhone?
You didn't even use iPhone.
I know. I mean,
It's his new cell phone.
Just think of them as canaries for the mines. Just little toddlers going on. Is it poisonous? Are you coughing?
Anyway, so I continue on with that passage.
I'm sorry, what?
I continue along the passage.
Okay, so you continue along the passage. Alright, so, you go down, pretty much around the loop and then back down to the right?
And it angles down.
Okay.
It angles down, and you think you've gone underneath the tunnel that you were.
That's at least when that's me.
Yep. So you're going down. You've gone down
Yes.
this way.
I'm assuming everybody else is following
Yes.
me.
At first.
Yeah. I don't even know what my character is doing. I'm just like, what's going on? Where's the rat? Still trying to figure out what that shit is.
Okay.
So many characters.
I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna head home.
Okay.
Alright.
See ya.
Drive safe.
Yeah, see you too. Oh, real quick, Jason, Nabu, do you guys have any plans for Halloween?
No.
Okay.
I might be taking my brother, but other than that, I don't think so. Unless we're probably just gonna hang out at my house and do drinking games and stuff like that.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
That does sound like fun. Well, Tammy and I are gonna actually be hosting a Halloween party in Palm Harbor. Her friend Nick just inherited a big house, so we're gonna have a Halloween party there.
Nice.
And I just wanted to invite you guys. So
Okay.
anyone who wants to come, message me for when and where, and I'll be happy to get you the address.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to Spirit
I'll definitely
Halloween
consider
tomorrow
it
and get
because
a costume.
that sounds like fun, but I
I'm
also
gonna be a
have
witch.
take my kids trick or treating and do that kind of
We're
stuff. So I
going
don't
to
know.
Spring Hill.
I know we're going to Spring Hill.
Having a sound
Instead of being a
ritual, but we're
watcher.
on.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay.
It's all good.
Alright,
Bye,
bye.
everybody. Good night.
Bye.
If Joe's back by then and he has Halloween off by some fucking miracle, then maybe.
Jason, do you want to go on the shirt?
Good point.
My boyfriend said he's gonna be up
Alright,
in
so,
Panhandle for another week,
Can you see the map real
probably.
quick?
It does suck. I miss him. It's been like almost 3 weeks now.
What are those things?
Those are stalagmites.
Okay.
It's like I'm lonely. My cat's
Alright,
a bitch. You're
What
migrating.
you doing all the way up in the panhandle?
Now we have to move everything off the table.
He works for a company that's contracted by Duke,
Oh.
so he's up there helping.
Are they digging power lines or?
I have no fucking idea. All I know is what Joe is doing is he's basically helping. He's basically a safety coordinator.
There you go.
He's like helping set up traffic zones and flaggings for people and stuff. So he's living out of a camper right now with a bunch of other dudes.
That's gotta suck.
Oh yeah.
Members get the things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got treats and walks.
Yeah. He's having a lot of fun.
Yeah, he always does. If it involves throwing food, he's like, yeah, I'm in for that.
Oh, I met my boyfriend camping.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the.
Well, I mean him too, but like.
Do you throw treats to your boyfriend?
Yeah, I mean, actually, yes, we throw candy at each other and try to catch it, so it happens.
Sydney was trying
He'll
to
like
get
aim at my
popcorn the
cleavage.
other day.
Whose dice are these?
Mine.
Yours? Where'd you get them? I like them.
I forget.
Hmm.
Ren fair, wooden dice.
Mine might have been pirate fair.
Michelle.
Those are little pirate bears?
Was.
Oh.
Are you still broadcasting?
The last, yes.
Yeah.
The last one was like in 06, 07.
I would have gone to that.
The last one was at Vinoy Park, I believe, back in the day.
Anyway,
You should know that.
so yeah, we keep going.
The mailbox.
Oh, I forgot to do
Must
that.
be checked before you go to bed.
Okay, I will do so.
You must do that.
I will do so. Everybody remind me to go check the mailbox.
Check the mailbox. Because I'm gonna forget, so there you go.
So,
Remind me to remind him to remind
I'll
me to
remind you
remind
to
him.
forget to check the
The
mailbox.
mailbox! It's a life.
so long as I'm reminded to forget
Not
something.
of which kind?
What's the Blue's Clues song for the mail thing?
Oh, it's the mail. It's the mail.
No.
No,
No.
it's.
Yeah, that's the
Hold
map
on.
song.
Hold on. Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to scream and well. No, here's the mail, it never
You know,
fails.
it makes me scream and wag my tail.
Yeah, that's the one. No, the one that you were thinking of is It's the Map. It's the Map. It's
I'm the
the
map. I'm the
I'm
map. Have
the
you
map.
fuckers never watched it?
Hey, I have watched it. I used to watch it when my kids were little, but they're not little anymore. My youngest is
It's
11.
Here's the mail, it never fails.
Yes.
It makes me want to scream and well. When it comes, I wag my tail. Mail.
It's the mail.
It's
Alex
mail,
also
it's
loved
mail.
Yo Gabba Gabba when he was a
Sorry,
toddler.
my brother was.
Yo Gabba Gabba was the shit
It was
for
Wonder
him.
Pets.
He loved to dance with them.
Wonder Pets, Wonder Pets.
Anyway,
Anyways, so yeah, you guys come down to another dead end.
I
It's-
checked for anything.
In the dead end. Sorry.
Okay.
Get up and down and do things.
Can I take a minute in this dead end to recharge a couple of my
It's a dead
enchantments?
end, but there is a statue.
Yeah, there's a dead end. There's a statue. There's some writing on the wall. You find that there's a bunch of fungus growing in this room. There's the rubble that's in the corner is actually over covering what's used to be part of a round table that has old dusty candles on it.
Can I take this time to recharge a couple of my enchantments?
Yeah, if everybody wants to take some time in this room, they can.
Do I see any more pie jars, pie flasks?
What?
Are there any more pie flasks
What
laying
happened to the
around?
old one?
He still has it. Go to another one.
Does it recharge?
Yes.
I don't know, does it?
I'm gonna open the pie flask.
Okay. So, you open it up, and you have, there's a meaty smell coming from inside the pie
Meat
flask.
pie.
Is it just different types of pie? I'm dumping it out. What's in the flask?
And we all die because the room floods with pies.
Another
We'll
small,
die full.
small pie appears and grows to full size, wrapped in wax paper.
I eat part of the pie.
Should I have a piece of this
What?
pie?
Yeah,
I eat
I'll
part
cut
of
the
the
pie
pie.
up, distribute
Who
the
has
pie.
a pie serving knife?
Me, I have my weapon that
Get turned into
turns into a
serving.
pie knife.
Okay. I actually do knowledge arcane. For that, I get a 27 for the statue.
Oh, for the statue?
Yes.
It appears to be some sort of ancient, knowledgeable scholar. And Des, could you have all that information on the
Do you
the
get close
statue?
to the statue?
Like 5 feet.
5 feet? Okay. Like touching distance?
Yeah. I'm not touching it, but I'm within touching distance.
Yeah, within touching distance.
I have the
Okay.
greatest idea in the world right now.
Don't push me.
No.
Tell me what you're doing first before.
Oh no,
Things
it
start
doesn't
happening.
relate to that, but it does relate to the pie.
Oh god.
Do you try and go in the flask?
No.
Oh god.
No, it has something to do with my enchant. Can I enchant the pie?
Oh my god.
Trying to make trap pies.
Isn't it already technically
Um,
enchanted?
So you go to cut into the pie. Ooh, did somebody go and cut into the
Yeah, I
pie?
cut the pie.
You hear?
I'm just. I'm gonna keep cutting the pie.
No, it's a crow pie.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna keep cutting the pie.
And you see several black beaks pecking out
Oh my
past
god,
the
that's
knife.
disgusting. I don't want a piece of this
I'm just
pie.
gonna swipe away like at the top of the pie.
Oh my
The
god.
pie erupts, and the entire cavern is full of angry pie crows.
What the fuck is happening right
You
now?
know the nursery rhyme?
What
Or
are we
the,
on?
no, there's a nursery rhyme there's a crows and pie.
Wait a
Called
second.
acid is
reflex
bad,
save.
folks.
Wait a second.
What?
I know this flask.
Oh God. What is it?
I know this flask.
What flask is it?
What is it?
I'm not gonna tell you guys,
Why
but I
not?
know this flask.
I want to know what it is.
Do you enlighten?
I actually want to know because I just kind of invented it off the top of my head. So what do you think it is?
Is this flask related to one of the wondrous items that I posted?
No, maybe subconsciously.
Because I'm like 99% sure this is very similar to another wondrous item.
One of the troll items.
Yeah. I'm looking at
Okay,
the
while
ones
you're
I
looking,
posted.
oh God.
Reflex save,
Is
right?
this gonna be an encounter?
There's a bunch of crows. I don't know how you guys are gonna deal with the.
I'm
bird
I'm gonna
crows,
shoot
but
at
there's
them
a
with
bunch
my
of crows.
shotgun axe. Okay.
Anyway, give me a reflex save.
23.
Everyone. Give me 1 second.
No, just him.
13.
Oh, just him.
Ah.
I'll just sound.
They all like kind of claw at your eyes, and you put your hands up.
I'm gonna just use the flamethrower.
Oh God.
All right.
Just point it upwards and.
You take 4 points of scratching damage on your hands as these things fly around you. How much damage do you do with that flamethrower?
4d6.
Yeah. There's a bunch of burnt crow now.
Is any of it edible?
Some of it's not completely charred. A bunch of burning clothes that were all flying around this cavern going, what the fuck are we doing in the cavern?
my
All
God.
rained down like on fire, screeching.
We're all gonna fucking die because you lit them on fire.
Floor and just start
Is
flopping
the
about
pie
as they
still
die.
edible?
Oh my God.
Was the pie filling only crows?
It
Or
was
there
only
just-
crows.
It was all
What about the crust?
Oh my
The
God.
crust is not completely crows.
If
But
I
it
eat
is
the
full of crow,
crust,
it is full of crow shit.
Oh my God, that's so gross. Don't eat the pie crust.
Anyway, I am next. I'm in front of the statue.
Yes, you're in front of the statue. When you
Can I
get
do an
within-
Aussie? Grab a crow and just bite off its head.
Blood everywhere.
Sure.
Like.
I am king of crows.
Alright, you get within 5 feet of the statue.
If you want to
and
take
it
some of these
starts
crows back,
moving.
I'm sure your theory
It
is
starts
lava.
moving,
Okay.
and it kind of stretches its
It's
neck
a-
a little
it's-
bit, like it's been stuck there for a while.
Is it just a bust?
It is a bust on a pedestal.
Yeah, so it's a bust, so it doesn't have arms.
So it just kind of stretches its neck a little bit. And it says, well, you are a bold bunch, but I'm afraid I cannot let you go any further. I am tasked with defending this door and ensuring that none who are not worthy can pass.
Well, I'm out.
How do we
bitches.
determine
Like,
who is
I'm not
worthy?
worthy.
There are 7 doors and 7 traps. And
this is what it reminds me of, the grenade of many things.
only those clever enough to
But
get
I-
through may pass.
True of what
You
I'm
said
saying.
clever, right? Not wise?
I said clever.
Alright, I'm coming through, boys.
This
Where-
guy's not
where-
wise.
You must convince me that you are clever enough to pursue this.
What do you like? Do you like pie?
I
No,
am a
I-
stone.
Do you like powdered
I am
alcohol?
not-
Do you like powdered alcohol?
I am a stone. I do not consume
I
things
cast
for
cocaine.
pleasure.
What do I roll for a cunning wordplay?
Can I roll linguistics?
Oh my God.
You can roll.
You have to
For
be
cunning
clever.
wordplay, that would be more diplomacy, or bluff.
Diplomacy.
Can I bluff?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna bluff.
Bluff. He's gonna bluff. This is gonna be
Don't
great.
we have a bard in the group?
Yes, sure. She's just like
Show
sitting
up.
back and watching
No,
everybody.
actually, okay, wait. Show up.
I rolled a
All right,
bluff.
statue.
You.
I challenge you to an arm
Quiet.
wrestling competition.
It's a bust, right? Has no arms, right?
Wait,
Do I
exactly.
just challenge the
Uh,
door?
the bust statue just looks at you, looks you up and down, kind of does this and goes, I can hardly see how that's fair.
So I win.
Oh my god.
No.
What if I make you an arm? I'll make the statue an arm, and then you guys can compete.
Statue's like,
No.
nobody's ever proposed that before.
Listen, if that were me, I'd say
I'm
that's pretty
Thrawn,
clever.
Fiend Slayer. I excel at doing things that are not previously proposed.
And I'd say it's pretty
I am
clever
not
to
a
give the
fiend,
statue
so
some
I'm not
arms.
concerned.
Fair
Anyway,
enough.
I'm on a dungeoneer from another dimension. This is her board. Should be one convincing you that convincing you as that is one of her as well. She's good at that.
Let's see.
In the meantime, can I open the pie flask again? Is there another pie?
God.
Oh god. No more pies.
Hold on. If I can get a regular fucking pie, I
Alright,
have
so-
an idea.
So you open up the pie flask, you do like this, you hear some faint sobbing somewhere
You
inside
really
the
want to
pie
pour that out
flask.
right now?
Pie of sadness.
Pie of sadness.
I'll pour it out.
Oh god.
You hear something rattling
He
around
heard
in
crying
there.
coming from the pie flask and he's gonna pour it out.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Is it a fairy?
We don't know.
Alright,
It's
so
a
you
pie.
go and you pour
So
out
something's in it.
another pie goes, and it grows in size.
There's just a depressed Keebler elf inside.
You unwrap the wax paper, and it is, for lack of a better term, an Arabian shoe baked into a pie.
Okay, that's just fine for me.
You say an Arabian shoe?
Yes,
Can I enchant
So if you have
this
the curly
pie?
toe.
It's a shoe.
with a tassel.
Can I enchant this pie?
I mean, do you have an enchantment to the?
Yes. I have an enchantment I want to apply to
Is
this
it a
pie.
genie?
It's a shoe, not a lamp.
The cake is a lie. Onion pie.
Can I enchant the pie?
I'm
not going to tell you what
Add
until
a
after.
difficulty. Yes, you can enchant
Okay,
the pie.
I want to put explosion on the or detonate on the pie.
Oh my god!
You know that scene in SpongeBob where he made
This isn't a pie factory, it's a bomb factory.
Roll a spellcraft.
Meanwhile, Shara
no.
is just talking to the buzz, going, just let us try your little traps, and if we don't succeed, we'll just leave. We won't bother you again.
Do you want to do?
Does she succeed?
Oh, yes. Definitely.
Do you want me to do
Her
craft
diplomacy
skull?
of 26.
As he's doing that, I motion everyone else to slowly move towards the door.
So she convinces the door guardian that you guys will proceed to attempt the tasks, and the statue doesn't move. He's still there, and he says, "All right, since you've talked me into it so eloquently." The first task requires a skill that not all possess. There are 12 crystals embedded in the wall. Now you can see a little bit of dust kind of falls off the wall. And there are indeed 12 crystals embedded in the wall. And he goes on and says, each one emits a tone. A scale is not just a balance. You will need to form a scale from these tones. Select your champion to perform this task.
I look at the board.
Bard, yeah, I vote for the bard.
Clearly, the gnome is best suited to making contraptions like scales.
Hey, this is musical.
Yeah, it's musical, so
Oh,
the
a
bard.
scale is something that's used to measure
A
well.
musical scale.
This is
This is
musical
music.
I could appraise
Need the
each
bar.
crystal
No.
and tell you their worth.
And
No.
wait,
You're enchanting.
No enchanting.
True.
No.
I rolled
tracing.
a 4.
Yes, but enchanting takes time.
Okay.
Do you want? What do you want me to apply that 4 to?
spellcraft.
Spellcraft? I don't have spellcraft. I do have intelligence.
Oh, I'm sorry, science then.
Knowledge, science.
Yeah.
Can I just do it off my intelligence? Because that'll be higher.
Your intelligence should be factored into your knowledge science roll.
Yeah.
It should
Yeah.
be.
It's your intelligence plus your
skill ranks.
plus
plus
skill
3.
ranks plus equals your science.
Touche. Yeah. So 19.
19. It takes a while.
Actually,
Oh,
the reason my intelligence is higher is because I have the weird buffs from the devil.
Oh, okay. You never factored this into the skills. Those.
No, because I'm pretty sure you told me not to factor those in because they're considered temporaries,
Sure.
I think.
Okay, well, that was back before I knew what was going on. You can factor those.
What
in
is
here.
it, Alex?
Well, that buffs me way the fuck up. It's like,
probably getting ready for.
Yeah.
Why don't you
Getting
watch
ready for bed,
TV?
I got bored watching TV.
Get ready for bed.
Are you watching the Curious Creations of Kristen McCool?
Why don't you go play?
McConnell,
Alex,
yes.
go play games on your tablet in your room.
so then 20 with that. 20
Okay.
total.
So it's hard because you're not really dealing with your normal enchantment-based substances. You're dealing with pie crust and shoe leather, but you do manage to. It takes a while to enchant the pie, so you don't have the time to weigh the crystals.
Okay, so Sharis
Imagine
is like,
the
I
greatest
think this is a musical scale.
Just throw it in somebody's face. and
Never
just-
heard of a musical scale, but if you say so.
Or it
Uh,
explodes with
You'll
crows.
see.
No, it's gotta
She
shoot.
steps up to where the
It's gotta
crystals are
shoot.
and is immediately shrouded in a globe of darkness. And the bus says, you have 3 tries to form the scale. If you succeed, if you exceed 3, I will start timing your attempts. Failed attempts numbering 6 means you've failed and will not be able to reattempt this challenge. Good luck. And you can hear different tones being emitted by the crystals.
Is this gonna be like the Simon thing where you have to like match the? Yeah, exactly.
It's actually a scale. So you hear 12 tones, just random tones.
Okay.
And then the globe of darkness is lifted.
Okay.
And then Shara's just
Enact
standing
the
there.
code of silence. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Shara's just standing there looking at the crystals and trying to figure out which ones were the ones that formed the scale. And she's got 3 attempts.
I'm
to do a
99%
performance
sure.
check.
Actually, I pull
It's
out
in the window.
a piece of paper and a pen because I have those, and I start writing, making notes of where everything is. That way, as she's trying, I can be taking notes on. Okay, that scale is here. That scale is here.
Yeah,
she's the only one that
she
gets
rolled an
her attempts.
18 plus an 11 for Profession Bard.
Okay,
So that actually met the DC.
sure. I was doing this backup.
Yeah, good backup. But you can see
He
she
is a
definitely finds the first note and then just
Does those
8 tones later. And the bus says, good job, good job. Clearly somebody with musical training.
Thank
The bus on the pedestal, he kind of like, "Ugh," and you can see the whole pedestal kind of just pops to the side, and he, "Ugh," again, and just hops over to the side.
I can make you legs.
Oh
Do you want
my
some help with that?
God.
No, I've got it. And he hops over to the side so that the door is clear, and there is a doorway there, and it easily opens upon being pressed.
Alright. The doorway opens up. You see a very short passage as it goes to another door.
I proceed forward.
And this door has another bust in front of it.
Almost
What you got
identical.
for us?
Almost identical.
Okay, what you got for us?
This one says, "Oh, very good. It's rare that I've had a group pass this test."
Are you the same person as the other
Oh,
one?
I'm not the same person. I'm
Why do you
somebody
look so
completely
similar?
different.
The
That's
bus.
my brother.
Who made you?
I don't know. My creator made me. It's been so long.
You don't know your own mom?
Oh my God.
Probably. Anyway,
Sad.
I move him behind me. So you were saying?
All right.
Quite
For this
no.
lock, I will test the arcane aptitude of one of your number.
Ah.
Choose your champion.
That would
I will-
clearly be me.
Alright,
The wizard is
how
engaged in foolish reading.
I
Actually,
will-
that'd be me.
What will
I
happen
volunteer
is
him.
I will cast
I
3
volunteer for him
spells.
too.
I'll
One at a
challenge you
time.
to an arm wrestling contest later.
Oh God, do not do that.
I'll make you an arm.
Oh, you're
Seriously,
scared.
Gerald,
I thought you were
Yep.
so
The
brave.
statue looks
Not
annoyed.
now.
I have a plus 12 for arcane knowledge.
I have a +0.
Are we gonna have a nerd off about which character is smarter? Now his dice rolls are more horrible.
Now I have a 15 in bluff. Can I bluff my way through?
No.
The bus goes, if I may continue.
I'm trying to move them backwards, so
What'd you have? A
plus 12.
I have a plus 15.
Just let him do it.
Of course, rabble. You are from a world. No wait, he's from the same world. Never mind.
Yeah.
He just shoves me behind him. I'll do it.
He like picks you up.
Quiet, dwarf. Well, of course, I can still do the arm wrestling thing later, right?
The
I already challenged you.
statue narrows his eyes, just looks down. Buzz, this is no arms.
No, it's okay. The gnome will build you arms.
I'll build you arms.
I don't
They'll be
understand.
nice, thick arms.
Just give him the quiz.
One
It's
for
not
each
a
of your
quiz.
brothers.
If I may continue, I will cast 3 spells at you, one at a time, and the champion will have to cast the elemental opposite of
Dwarf,
the
step
spell
forward.
in order to dispel my magic. Only the correct element will result in success. The price of failure is quite dire for the mage who attempts this task.
I really hope you die.
Oh my
stuff.
God.
I want your stuff. God.
Actually, I think I'm good.
Chaotic
Okay.
as all hell. I know you're.
Are you the
mentioning me,
champion?
but I hope you die.
Well, since our wizard stepped out, yes.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
I just want to say I have
So,
elemental touch.
Do you volunteer this?
I don't have it prepared, but if you
No.
want to give me like 15
After I
minutes,
get in chanting this pie, I'll be glad to.
No, I step
or
up
any
and I
is
say,
bomb
okay.
an element.
You step up, and he says, I will cast my first spell.
Daniel,
And
did you ever play Borderlands?
he kind of opens his mouth and turns to the side,
I'm just saying.
and
there's
just
Jack.
kind of
Yeah.
emits this
Just
spray of
open
acid
Jack.
against the
It's
wall.
just, there's rose.
Knowledge, okay, with the opposite of acid.
Fire.
Okay.
What was the other one? What was the other one? Oh yeah, explosives.
Fine talk. I get a 19.
19. You think he might be looking for water
Worder.
to counteract the acid.
I think among the things prestidigitation can do is create small amounts of substance. I don't have water, I have ice, but not water. I use prestidigitation to form a small stream of water at the acid.
Okay.
It's not combat effective at the very least, but it's something.
Okay.
I don't have water, but
Okay. He looks at your prestidigitation and goes, creative. I'll take it conditionally.
thank you. I didn't have water prepared.
Okay. Conditionally, which means it won't be a complete success, but
Let's
we'll
go.
move on. He turns his head the opposite direction, opens his mouth, and a stream of fire goes out at the other wall.
Way of frost. I have that prepared.
He smiles and nods. Excellent. A mage worth his salt. And then he looks straight ahead, angles his head down, opens his mouth, and a mist comes out.
Mist?
A mist.
Knowledge arcane. 23.
You think he might be looking for lightning?
I think I actually
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Call lightning.
Just turn into Thor.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, lightning there? That's all.
Actually, no, I can.
In my head, I went a completely opposite direction. I just heard pay, pick a pay.
The thing is, I have a bunch of other spells that I can probably switch out. Jolt. Okay, I can switch out one of my level 2 spells for Jolt, which is level 1.
Okay.
because I don't have jolt prepared. But I feel I can use a high level spell, burn that out of my spell book in order to pull it up. So I'm burning a high level spell.
So you're using a higher level spell slot in order to just spontaneously cast Jolt. Instead.
Yes. I believe that's some of the things I'm allowed to do, but I do have to burn a high level spell slot to do it.
John, what do you think?
Do you have a feat or a class ability, something like that?
No, I think it's one of the things that mages can do, but it does cost a higher level thing, and I do have. I know it.
I've played mages before. I've never heard of that.
It's like one of those
I know
obscure
there
little
are
rules.
feats and abilities that let you do that.
There isn't anything in Pathfinder in a class, unless it's a prestige class.
I thought I remembered that in some, so I'm not quite sure.
Does he have to cast something?
Yes.
Because I don't have that
You actually
spell.
have to cast something.
Do bluffs work in this?
Do bluffs work?
Do bluffs work?
Basically, if I pretend
You can certainly try.
He pretends to shoot it, and the one behind him doesn't.
You can certainly try.
I can't. I don't have anything that will cast.
Okay, is there any way for me to basically, take a moment to prepare a spell? It takes like 5-10 minutes. Then like a solid bust. Like, I know a spell that can do that.
Swap a spell.
Yeah.
It can take 5 or 10 minutes to swap.
Actually, I asked the thing. Can I take like 5 minutes? Because I don't have that spell prepared, but I know it.
I like a mage who takes time to find the right spell.
Thank you. So I sit down with my spell book, cross-legged, and I start memorizing the spell.
Yeah, so you forget a spell to memorize it.
So, it's a feat.
Okay, that's what I remember then.
There is a feat that allows you to go ahead and swap out stuff.
Okay, that's what I remember. I'm sorry, I couldn't do that, but okay, I take 5-10 minutes to swap out one of my spells for Jolt.
All right. The mist is still lingering in the little space in front of the.
Okay, and then I cast Jolt, which is actually level 0, so I got that wrong.
Okay.
Oh shit!
What?
Too late.
I forgot I have a thing that has shocking grasp.
Too late. Oh well. Okay, so the bus nods and says, "Well, you did mostly get it, so I will call it a partial success."
Okay, I have 2.
All right, so I would like you to roll me a d6.
Taking some damage. Yeah, I forgot I have a thing that has shocking grasp. I was thinking if I could find some way of shocking the shit out of you, you can just go up and touch the mist. And then bluff it.
I get a 1.
1? Okay. The bust and the pedestal, he starts hopping away and he says, "Because you only partially succeeded, you will be shaken for just a little while. You have the shaking condition for 1 round."
Okay. I shakily proceed forward.
Okay.
As he says this, his voice echoes, his eyes glow, and you can see him pass through your soul.
Oh god.
Which is why you're like,
kind of like,
you're the only one that sees this.
Holy.
Yeah.
You get the feeling that this whimsical statue is far more malevolent than he appears to be.
I think these things all are. But as I figure, as long as I'm truthful, the worst I can do is fail the challenge. What the failing means, I have no idea. So I proceed forward.
Something bad.
Well, this isn't gonna be good for you.
Alright, so that door opens up. Have we been
Trying
moving this?
No.
You don't know this, so.
Let's just go ahead and uncover this much, just because
There's a bunch of doors.
bunch of doors. So you've gone through 1, 2, 3 doors.
We'll just assume that we're all with them.
Yeah, just moving everybody. He's off in his La La Land. Oh, the minis. Okay.
That probably needs to be angled down.
So, in front of this door is actually a full statue with its arms crossed.
Can't tell if that's a
So,
blonde hair
what is
or
your
a gray
challenge, good statue?
Do you have a mom?
Looks great.
hair.
He just looks at you with
Uh-oh.
cold, dead eyes.
Are you considered a golem?
I stand in front of him. What is your challenge, good statue?
My challenge is brawn.
Throm.
Most challenges can be
Throm,
solved
it's like
with
the
brains.
disintegration.
What
I've got
to
it. Don't worry,
defeat
guys.
me?
I can take care of this.
You must stop me.
Okay.
He's big enough that he fills the whole hallway, and he uncrosses his arms and he starts just moving forward very slowly. You will have to stop my motion or push me back.
Hey, you have bull
And
rush,
it is
don't
a
you?
strength
No.
test. And he
Buddy.
says, pick your
You go sit down,
champion.
go lay down with Alex.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Mm-hmm.
What's Throm's strength?
I don't know. What's your strength?
I take my
22.
notebook.
22? You might have like a couple points over him.
It wasn't even on this page.
Yes, but is your arrogance greater than
But,
this?
unfortunately, even though you might be a little bit stronger than Thrawn, your ego does not match his.
Like I said,
I will arm wrestle you right now to determine who the fucking champion
my
is.
God.
Quick question: do you
I just
think
think
an
that you would be
explosion
great
will
because you have
stop
bull
him?
rush, so you could push him back.
I could do a bunch of shit.
You could.
Now I'm just
We're
want to
gonna
space.
fight over who is better at fighting.
The statue
It's only
is
15
moving.
Yes, because the
Alright, the
barbarian
statue's
likes to
currently going
brawl.
forward. Someone just
Statue.
do it.
What are the terms of this engagement?
The terms of this engagement is you must stop me from moving completely and or push me backwards.
Just
Bull rush,
practice.
Is
Yeah.
that I'm using diplomacy? Is that the complete terms?
Let's see. If you fail to push me backwards,
Is that
you
the
will-
complete terms?
If you fail to push me backwards, you will become weaker. You will have
Okay, so
3 attempts to push me.
Diplomacy of the 17, is that your complete terms?
He is telling you the terms.
Okay, so what?
Yes.
You will have 3 attempts to push me. Each failed attempt, you will become weaker. But your attempts are cumulative. If you fail all 3 attempts,
Throm
somebody
goes to
else
whisper to your character.
And he continues, if all 3 attempts are failed, another champion may be appointed.
So one at a time.
Wait a minute.
So just let me go first.
Yeah, just let him go first. You may become weaker though. Who knows?
Quick question: can we science this? Am I allowed to turn my weapon into a
Weapon?
wedge?
Weapon.
Oh, weapon.
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 Weapon free.
Listen, Stewie.
But Brian, why are you doing this, Brian? I just want some cool whip. Make my weapons.
Where do you get off?
What does
Why
he say?
could you whack me, Brian?
What does he say? Like say like.
This is a mercy
Say
killing.
cool. Now say whip. Now say cool whip.
Who do you think you are? Where do you get off?
Now the even is ruined.
What?
Do you mean ruined?
Yes, that's what he said. Ruined.
Alright, I just texted you something about.
Ooh, bitch.
Ooh, GM plus birds. Statue's
How
still
much?
moving.
How much?
Statue's still moving, guys.
That's
Gotta
what
push it
Throm
back.
whispers to you.
I think no. They
No,
They
I using diplomacy. You mentioned all of those things, and I said, "Is that your complete terms?" And did he say yes?
Oh,
Because I rolled
I
a 7.
understand.
Yes.
Okay.
So the initial. I mean, technically yes. So we both can go at the same time.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm standing back.
yeah.
I'm strong, but I know you guys are strong.
Y'all can both. You can try.
So we both bull rush him simultaneously.
Okay. You bull rush him simultaneously. He keeps moving.
Okay. Okay.
All right, that was your
Roll.
first attempt.
No, roll strength.
Yeah, we roll strength to overcome. Because he didn't say that we had to go for one at a time. He might have
Oh.
implied it.
I'm sorry. My mistake. GM mistake, one at a time.
Yes, I know that there was a GM mistake, but the Throm picked up that the statue was making a mistake and used his intelligence, diplomacy, the statue into finalizing the terms of the condition of this challenge.
He basically used a loophole. When
I used a legal loophole to get the statue to agree.
But that won't change the magic that's already cast on it.
Okay, well, it's worth a shot.
It's worth a shot.
Alright, I'll...
Just as you both rush it,
Hey,
only
you said
one may
it's
try.
magic, right? It's magic casted on it, not a curse?
It's magic.
So
yes.
I can, using detect magic, I can figure out that this is in fact like a spell and not a curse.
And you can disable magic device?
So I can go up to it and I can disenchant it.
Oh, technically that won't
Do
work.
you want to try
I mean, that won't work.
Because it's not an enchantment, I guess.
Alright, so roll strength check.
Okay.
Guys, see how I am trying to get him to sleep. Could you quiet down?
Sure.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Just flat strength or with grapple in this case?
Strength.
Strength. Okay. 18.
18?
Okay. Throm kind of trips over his own feet and doesn't put any strength forward.
Okay.
Doing anything.
You push with your 18 and you can feel yourself becoming a little bit weaker.
Oof.
Your next check will be made at a -3.
Okay.
That didn't work.
There has to be some sort of trick to it.
Alright, I'll go again.
I'm gonna push on his back.
I am the champion and I am getting...
You are. Okay.
So, advantage or a plus on that?
Are we doing it with advantage in your game?
Um,
Read that rule?
Well, you're the one that's running this encounter, so it's up to you.
Can
I'll
I
let you roll with advantage then.
Yeah.
So
can I
just
say
roll
something very
Yeah.
fast?
two. I got a 19 and a 20, nat 20. So
Okay, nat
And,
20.
and then I got a 19 plus 5.
So 24.
Okay. So with your nat 20, what is it modified?
26 over.
Altogether 26? That is enough to do it. You halt the statue in its tracks.
Yay! Did it.
With him helping you, that's the advantage.
I was gonna say, you said that the rules were to either stop it or move it, right?
Yeah,
That's
stop it or
it?
push it back.
It's
Push
already
back,
succeeded.
specifically.
It's got to be back specifically.
No, it just needs to be
Halt
stopped.
it or push it back.
Okay,
So just-
I'm just making sure the direction
Because-
of back.
Yeah,
is
because you
toward-
wanted to
Towards
go
the door.
Okay, because I'm wondering if you were to push it
from behind.
from behind toward.
No.
No.
Just making sure.
It was
mean, that
push it
would've
back,
been
not
funny.
push his back.
Maybe.
That would have been funny, but no.
Slight little legal that we're trying to do again.
Would you like roll?
You might have a d20 that you know own.
If I find it, I'll give it back to you.
Anyway, so what happens next?
All right, so you halt the statue, and he smiles, stands up straight again, crosses his arms, and moves with his back flush up against the wall, and motions you towards the door.
Can I have your arms?
Oh my god.
No,
The
Ignore.
other ones don't have arms. Why do you have arms?
It's a test of
because
strength.
that's how I was created.
Ignore the no.
Mom.
Who's your
I
mom?
move on to the next door.
I want
Who's
to
your
know.
daddy, and what does he do?
I want to know who created sentient statues capable of having such magic.
Because he wants to create them.
Old mages that no longer exist.
I know they wrote something down.
Yeah, it was back.
I
It was
do
on
not have it.
What, you can point me in the direction.
I cannot.
You have arms. You can point me.
Abu.
He just does this.
Anyway,
If I pass you again, I'm stealing one of your arms.
You may try, small one. I will beat your face in.
You'll have
I
to
move
catch me first.
so
I
I
think I could
move
steal
on
one
to the next
before
door.
then.
Oh my god. They're kind of attached to him.
My whole fucking thing is detaching shit and attaching it to shit that it should not be attached to.
by the way, Abu, because of the initial partial failure for 6 minutes, you still have that -3 to any strength-based rolls.
Okay.
Sad days.
Ripperoni, friend.
Okay, and that my shake should be gone by now, so I'm going to the next door.
The next door, you find another bust there. He's not completely in front of the door, though. He's kind of off to one side a little bit.
Okay, good.
He's watching you guys approach.
Okay, good statue. What is your trial?
Can we just go?
He nods at you and he says, "By cleverness and by magic and brawn, you have bested the locks before me. But now is time for an entirely different form of intelligence. You will need to find 3 traps. Please back your party up.
You just need to pull out a full master kit. You're talking to the white dwarf."
And he says, "You will need to back up to the previous door. There will be 3 traps in this section that you will need to disable."
I already moved him forward.
Oh, perfect.
Just the one guy. I'm not
Yeah,
moving
yep.
anybody.
So I move everybody else back and.
Yep. So you basically have to be here, and there are going to be 3 traps between here and this door.
Now, discovering the traps, does that mean without setting them off, or just setting them off?
Just take a stick and go.
Ask the guy.
How big? No, I just need to know, how does that work, and how big is the room?
He says, "You will need to find and disarm them all in order to proceed."
I'll get a 28.
Setting them off, tints it, or is
not setting them off.
I'll get
How big is the room?
It is that corridor. There are 3 traps in that small portion of
Do you
corridor.
know the sizings roughly?
The dimensions.
It's like 5 feet by like 10 feet.
It's like 7
So it's
feet.
smaller than a 15 by 15 radius?
Yes.
I push him back.
I've got bomb pies. And if just setting the traps off count,
It
I'm
does.
setting off the bomb pie.
You said it didn't count.
Yeah, I
Yes,
know.
certainly try and see what happens.
I have disabled device, by the way.
So someone's got to find
Do you have
them.
trap finding?
Can you?
I do not, but I can
Yeah,
disable
his
it.
pie can find traps.
Yeah,
His
my
pie
pie
can
can
find
find
traps.
traps.
I forget
my
what I
thing.
rolled, so let's do this again.
The magic pie of
Can you
finding
use
traps.
like
23.
perception
Seems like a
or anything
marketable
to find them?
opportunity.
To
Find the first trap.
Okay.
Every thief wants one.
All right,
do.
so-
Are they magic
Find the
traps?
trap
You can
pies.
detect
You
magic.
do find that trap.
We could use
Very
them as like a
easily.
getting hotter,
Did you
getting
have
colder
your
thing.
phone resting on top of the dog?
Are you more tingly? Are you getting more tingly?
I think so.
Taylor,
find
did you
the
have
trap
your phone
easily.
resting on top
It's
of the
one of
dog?
those annoying
Other
little
side.
poison dart traps.
I guess
that's
so.
built into the wall. You find the trigger point. Are you going to disarm it?
Yes.
The very high maintenance phone holder.
Yeah.
I get a 17 because I didn't really roll well at all.
Okay. That's just enough to disarm that trap.
Okay. Next, I look at the next trap.
Okay.
For that, I get a 19. I'm really not rolling well for this.
Okay. What happens this time is you find it the hard way.
Sure.
You find it the hard way.
You
It's,
trigger the trap.
You trigger the trap. A blade comes out of the wall and slices and nicks your arm.
Do I get a reflex save for that?
Go ahead.
I'm missing a
Reflex save.
D20.
I do like uncanny
You're
dodge.
missing a D20?
Go ahead.
Yeah, my purple D20.
I get a 25.
I saw it on the TV.
Okay.
I don't want to reveal anything.
I know, but it's not.
You see it just in time, but
I don't know what it
you
means.
still get 3 points of slashing damage from the blade.
I look at this.
Oh, it's right here.
I look
got
at. This is in the same room as the statue, right?
Yes.
Look at the statue. Does that mean a reset, or do I keep going?
He says, "You keep going."
But you've already failed because you.
That's why I asked statue. Apparently, I have not failed yet.
You have not failed yet.
How has he not failed you?
Because there could be more than 3 traps. There could be like a dozen traps, and I have to find 3.
True.
They just get progressively more difficult as I go. Is what I'm
They
betting.
are. They are getting more difficult as you go.
Fun. So be more careful.
Search the large statue's genitalia.
Oh God, no.
It's on a
I have a
pedestal.
bomb pie in case you find anything.
Alright,
25.
Daniel, go check his genitalia.
You find a trap.
Don't worry, I'm a sculptor gynecologist.
No worry, I'm an amateur.
27 to disable device.
You are easily able to disable that trap.
Actually, I forgot to ask this before. Because I do have Mage Hand as basically a free action because it's my my leisure domain. Does that give me any bonuses to doing things?
You can use your Mage Hand Legator Main to try to help you find traps and disable them from a safe distance.
Okay,
That's the whole purpose of it.
I'm doing that.
Your arcane tricks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, your hand has bonus on, it can do,
I know.
Why am I doing this up close and personal?
No, I'm asking if it gives me bonuses. I know I can do it. I'm asking if I can give you bonuses. I was asking if I can give you bonuses compared to just doing it itself. There's a difference.
well, one is you're not up close right next to it.
Yeah, but another one I have a third hand. Does a third hand give me a like a +2 bonus if I'm up when I'm doing it?
That makes sense.
Yeah, I would say it would probably give you at least a +2 bonus.
Okay, yeah, because I'm still up front and doing it, but I have like a third hand to do things.
To like help like hold things out of the way.
Yeah.
You just see the hand like wipe the sweat.
Right?
Oh, you
The
see
hand
a-
has a napkin.
Yeah, you see this picks up a mirror, holds the mirror with a ray of light.
Yeah. One more trap.
Check his genitalia.
22.
You find the
Find
one.
another trap the hard way. This one emits a little puff of gas.
Reflex save?
Silent but deadly.
Fortitude save.
You're gonna die.
Nat 20.
Oh, you're good.
You're good.
Will save. It's cocaine.
You hold your breath. and go,
Okay.
I just got an image of the statue farting.
Silent but deadly.
What is the statue part? Cocaine.
Just a little bit of baby powder.
And that would be 24.
That's a third fail.
Oh God.
Okay, as the third fail, I tumble backwards.
Okay.
Because I'm expecting this. Okay, if I trigger something, I just roll backwards.
Okay. Yep, you fail. The statue just kind of shakes its head.
Can someone else try?
Somebody else can try.
What is it?
Michelle's
But
character could.
because you've completely failed, there are dire consequences for failure.
Of course
I would
there
like
are.
you to roll
Why
a
wouldn't there
d10,
be?
please.
While he's doing that, quick question. What if there are no traps to disable?
There are traps to disable. They reset.
But what if there are none?
What are you gonna do?
He's planning on throwing the pie.
Don't throw the pie.
There will be traps.
I roll-
It's what the-
I roll a 2.
Roll 2. Okay. So, as he says, there are consequences for failure. There's a darkness that just comes over your vision.
He blinded you.
You are now blind for 2 minutes.
Fantastic.
Is this
And
just...
also in the middle of a room with traps.
No, I tumble backwards.
Yeah, you tumble backwards, so you still get the consequences.
Actually, I say in a calm voice, Showa, your
Just-
turn.
Yeah. Oh, me?
No, not Showa, Michelle's character.
Oh. Alicia.
Alicia, your turn.
Alright. So it's a
Fingers
perception
crossed that
check?
she can hit these DCs. Yes, for trap finding it is perception.
And it's usually a +2.
Alright, so she got a modified 20.
Okay.
Search check.
Alright, so she finds the first trap. And disable device.
23.
She disables it.
Alright. Perception. 27.
She sees it, finds it.
That was not good. Modified 20.
That's just enough to disable it.
Doing better than you.
Yeah, way better.
26.
She finds it.
I was rolling bad.
Yeah, everybody rolls bad every once in a while. Here's the roll bad.
Does not disable
I have
it.
a...
So, first fail, she was not able to disable it.
Okay.
I have a
Try again
10
to disable
to,
the same trap.
Okay.
Because she
trap
did find
finding
it.
perception, and a 12 to disable device.
Damn.
I wasn't rolling well.
No, not at all.
15. Again.
God damn it, use a different
Second
dice.
fail.
Hey, you rolling 20s, right? Hold on. Use the cursed die.
That
The
one.
curse I didn't
There
lick
you go.
it.
That one. Death on the board. The death part comes.
14? Is that 14?
There's a 14. What is it modified to?
26.
She passes. She disables it.
Yeah.
25.
And because that takes a while. Is my vision clued up?
Huh?
Because it does take a while to find traps in the. Was my vision clue up?
Yeah, by that,
Okay.
you were blinded for 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, considering it takes her time to find each of these traps and
Yeah.
disable them.
So I go up behind her like, good job.
You're welcome. Charlotte's over there.
You know what I mean?
Still slightly blind, just like pats it back.
Your vision's starting to clear up. It's a little fuzzy, but it's clearing
Does
up.
this statue have any noticing like identifiers? Like the last one had arms.
Genitalia.
This one has a curly mustache.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Can I have your mustache?
No.
We proceed forward.
I mean, he doesn't
If
have
I
any
was
arms.
to try
but
to
you
take
just
your
take it.
mustache,
I will bite your fingers.
Use a stick, not the stash off.
can I craft sculpt to take his mustache?
Oh my god. Why do you want his mustache?
Have you ever seen like?
He's a kleptomaniac.
Have you ever seen one of the little puppies try to nip you? Whenever you're
That's what
like
I
close,
meant. He's a
it's just
big,
like the
slow
statue's just
fucking
moving around
statue.
trying to bite you the entire time.
No, this was the right one.
Yeah.
No, I just moved it
That
forward.
is the right one.
Okay.
Yeah, that
I'll
right
be
there. I'm
keeping
like, wait a
check.
second.
Alright. So, yeah, give me knowledge myth lore on the statue.
Okay. This is an evil action. I'm using the curse.
Okay,
die.
if he's staring at that, I move forward to the next one.
Okay. This one is another bust.
Okay, good statue. And
30.
what is your challenge?
30?
Now,
Come on, actors.
retest your resourcefulness.
Oh, you guys fucking need me for this shit.
Yeah, you're the one that's the richest. Give them your resources.
Retest your resourcefulness, not your wealth.
That's fine.
I'm
And,
still probably going to stick him in front of it.
Let's see. How many people are in the party? Let's see, 1,
What'd you get, Daniel?
4,
30?
5, 6, 7, 8.
Don't give them the option to make us all into golems. Whatever shit. I don't want to have to change my title. I finally
He
just
looks
got Barbarian Fairy
to
King.
Alicia and opens his mouth, and a dart comes out and strikes Alicia. And he says, "This one has been poisoned." A little section of wall opens up, and you can see a number of glass vials. You will need to construct an antidote to save her.
Is that survival or nature, or what do we roll for that?
I would say survival.
I'm gonna
Okay,
roll
I have
survival.
heal.
A heal check will be sufficient, but only
Alicia's-
one person can attempt this.
Okay.
I got it, guys. Don't worry.
What's your heal?
Oh god.
My heal is 18.
He's doing it.
He's doing
Take
it.
So,
I-
Throm goes and takes out his Fiend Slayer because Alicia's just been poisoned. Takes the maul and puts it to the statue's forehead and goes to intimidate him.
Oh.
into-
I don't make the rules.
You're not the one trying right now, Throm.
Throm, as per usual, whenever it comes to a skill check, fails miserably.
I will intimidate
Come
you.
on!
Alright, you will need to make 3 heal checks.
27.
Mm-hmm.
You got this, dude.
27.
Okay.
Okay.
And then 25.
Basically, the only way you could have failed was a nat 1. Because you got a plus 18, right?
Yeah,
That was the
my heal
DC.
is 18, so.
That was the DC.
Yeah.
So anything they roll
So,
is pretty much
yeah.
fine except for a 1.
That's why I was having him.
I got scared when I saw the 7. It looks like a 1. I was like right next to it. I said,
Alright, so you successfully concoct this. Do you give it to her to save her?
Why wouldn't you?
Well,
Kiss and dick, that's why.
I don't know if I like her.
Oh my god, just give it to her.
the statue says, instead of threatening me, maybe you should threaten the one that has the potion to save
Give it here
her.
now.
Well,
He can pick you up and literally throw you like a football.
I'm gonna.
Fine, he gives you
Hold
100
on, hold
gold.
He gives you 100 gold.
I'll take the 100 gold and I'll give it to her, but on my condition. I'm gonna tip out a pie.
Oh my god.
Oh god, what's the fucking pie now?
You hear more quiet sobbing from inside the pie flask. In fact, you can kind of hear like, oh, come on, from inside the pie flask.
I'm gonna talk to it a little bit. Hey man, it's okay. I'm not gonna use this often. It's a dire moment. Right
Oh
now.
my god.
If you can give me the best pie that you can possibly make, I promise it'll be worth it.
Oh my god.
He's negotiating
Is
with
the
the pie.
flask-
Roll diplomacy.
Yeah, roll the diplomacy.
I'm thinking there's actually something
Diplomacy
inside
with
of that
a
making
pie
it.
Yeah,
Can I roll
French
bluff
keyboard
instead?
elf.
Oh my god.
Can I bluff
Yeah.
that instead? Okay.
Oh my
A
god.
terribly depressed keyboard elf is getting bluffed right now to make pies.
26.
What?
26.
Okay.
Snap, crackle, and pop are out there.
There is a big shining glow of rainbow light, and you can hear sparkly like Tinkerbell bells, and a pie pops out, wrapped in. It is rainbow colored underneath the wax paper.
Oh my god.
I'm not eating that.
Unwrap the pie. I'm gonna pour the antidote onto the pie, and then I'm gonna give it to her. And then I'm gonna just match my 100 gold.
Okay, so she eats the pie. Can somebody roll me a fortitude save?
14.
Can somebody hand me the Book of Vile Darkness?
Where'd the Book of Vile Darkness go?
Shit.
This one, right?
Mind you, I don't know what her fortitude is, but my fortitude would have been 18.
I'm just seeing what the save on this is.
You want me to look at Alicia's fortitude? Where's her? This fort is 6.
Okay, so she would have a 20.
Okay.
Congrats, you've now made me peak at 10,000 gold. I was 9,975.
What was her bonus?
Hers was a 6.
6? Okay,
So it would have been a total of 20.
So, ooh.
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 Does she need a fortitude save if she has an antidote?
So she makes the fortitude save.
From the pie.
But I have to go ahead and make sure.
I like that the pies are getting progressively worse.
Except for that one, I guess, apparently.
Well, no, considering she needed a fortitude
Okay,
save.
go ahead and roll me another fortitude save.
I'll roll it this time.
Alright, add 6 to it.
Add 6.
Mm-hmm.
What's 16 plus 6? 30, 22?
Okay. So she's not addicted to the pie.
Oh, great.
Such a good pie.
So she eats the pie, and you can tell the poison stops, but then she she starts
tripping,
staring around, and grabbing at things that aren't there, and then she starts crawling on her hands and knees down.
Does he have one of those doses?
Somebody roll me another fortitude save.
Okay. While she's doing that, I'm gonna shove one of the doses of powdered cocaine in the
12.
pie flask.
12.
You just bribed the.
So, good news and bad news. She made all the saves for the pie. She's not addicted to the pie. However, the 2 wolf pups do lick her face clean.
Oh, shit.
And they don't do well on their fortitude saves.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
We got pie addicted.
So I'm stuffing my dose of powdered cocaine into the pie flask as payment.
You see it kind of shrink as it goes in past the mouth of the pie flask. So it goes from like a little vial to down to
And I'm
almost
just gonna
microscopic.
whisper. I'm gonna be like, small doses, controlled. You can use it as you want.
Oh my god. Did you just pour cocaine into the flask?
He's the drug
Listen.
Oh, by the way, check your text messages, Daniel.
I'm drug lording the pie.
Obviously.
The pie fairy. That's what we're dubbing it. It's a pie fairy. Okay.
That
So
sounds like a racial, not racial.
so I looked at the statue. We're good to go.
Slur.
Yeah, it sounds like a slur.
I go to the next
It
one.
could be a very racial slur.
Is that what's known
Is
as
that something I'm starting to notice?
Yeah, because you were noticing the mustache. You were trying to study it. You rolled a 30 on your.
Moving on to the next statue.
John, can I get as a slur? I
this
can
one?
only think of a gay baker.
It's another.
You frickin' pie bearing.
This one is another bust. This
Okay.
one says, "Well done, you're almost there."
Hey, quick
Let's see.
question.
For the DM or the door guy?
The door guy.
Obviously.
With how he's doing tonight.
You guys are brothers, right?
In a sense.
How many of there are you?
7.
7. When were you guys born?
We were created.
At the same time?
I do not know.
You're septuplets?
Something like that.
Were you all born at once?
I do not know.
Are you 7 different people?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
What is that?
Who is this strange little man?
Give me a sense motive check.
Okay.
Oh my god.
A nat 20?
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. He's at
Alright.
the
A lot of nat 20s tonight, huh?
So I have to text you
Thanks,
something.
mustache.
What did the other statues tell you?
They didn't tell me anything. I just spent a good long time looking at that mustache.
You are a strange little man.
Yeah.
He sees the what was the quote? A man can read War and Peace and not understand a single thing, but can read the back of a gum wrapper and understand the secrets of the universe. He looked at a mustache and instantly saw it.
You ever seen
I've
Jimmy
heard that
Neutron?
before.
Yes.
Brain blast!
Oh my god.
I like the Fairly Odd Parents better.
I liked them
It's all
both.
fucking Butch Hartman.
I liked when they merged the universes.
That was fun.
They did
Butch
it, what,
Hartman
twice?
owns a YouTube channel now, and it's literally just like weird fucking clickbait, like, what if Danny Phantom's 20 years older? This is how I would imagine that, but all of your guys' imaginations are also correct. Thanks, everybody. And then he does the same shit, like,
That's adorable.
what if there was a
actually.
crossover between Fairly Odd Parents and Danny Phantom? This is probably how it would go.
Yeah, 'cause
And it's weird clickbait, and he tried starting his own, like, Christian good cartoon like streaming service, but everybody's like, yeah, but like Netflix has like a kids channel, so like.
Because I understand he had like a whole way of. He had like another 4 or 5 seasons of Danny Phantom like laid out in his head.
So he does.
Yeah.
He figured out part of the riddle.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so
Oh,
Alright.
everyone died.
I'm so is the next statue.
I don't believe you.
All right. Clever man. Clever little tiny man.
Wasn't that the whole thing, being clever?
Being clever, but there are still doors to go.
Alright, well.
Being simply clever enough to figure out part of my secret is not nearly enough. You still need to complete the tasks.
It's a 7-headed Hydra statue, but it's only a bust.
But it's only a bust.
Shadow, what are you doing?
He's trying to decide to get on books and lay down.
Anyway, what's the challenge?
For this challenge, we will test your tactical prowess. You will choose 2 champions to attack my golem with melee only.
Easy.
Rom and a
Ding,
boo.
ding.
The others
Hey.
of
No,
the party,
golems.
the others
Yeah.
of the party
Oh, do you have
may
golems?
help, but they may not attack. They may help by buffing the fighters,
How do
but
you
not
do
by
that?
debuffing.
You
the
said that
golem.
the enemies are golems?
1 golem, my golem.
Not for long. My character actually says that not for long, and I just like.
And you guys can hear shifting stones from the other room, and the stones that were on that round table begin to reassemble themselves into the shape of a golem.
Sorry, golem.
Yeah, I just stand back and lean against the wall. I'm not involved in this.
What kind of golem is this?
He's a stone golem. Let me find
What's
where-
his make, though?
He's a
Make a
stone
model.
basalt.
I mean, like,
Is
he purely just a magic being, or is he on like a slave collar? Does he have a driving
It is
device?
a purely magic being.
Wait, God damn it. I want
So
Is there a
being that
symbol on
he's
his
a-
forehead?
Being that he's a golem,
No.
that means
You
that
don't know
he's
where his symbol
enchanted
is.
as well, right? He's an enchanted.
Is enchanted.
But remember, the pest was only physical.
Yeah, I know.
2 in melee.
Tactic-wise, I choose the gnome.
I mean, he does know the golems in and out. So.
And
Hey,
he's
go
stone,
ahead and
right?
Make me knowledge science roll.
Yeah, okay. $27. Actually, 28 because I still haven't added that +1 to all of my intelligence-based things yet.
So these things are immune to magic. They're crafted with a spell of a symbol of stunning, and you can transmute. You can affect them with spells that transmute rock or transmute stone to flesh. I don't know if those are any of your spells.
I have to take flesh in my spell.
How gross is that to turn a stone golem into a flesh golem?
That's kind of gross.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
have,
what is it? My
I
flesh
I have
a lot more things
decomposed
can affect
corpse is what I have. So if it's a corpse, then I can decompose it.
It's
So,
not a corpse.
yeah,
It's
no.
stones.
I know it's stones, okay? I was trying to help.
Oh, what movie was that where it's just like the rocks just kind of like tumbled up together and formed the creature?
Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy Quest.
How long
I'm sure there are
And,
several
Futurama.
that happens.
And Futurama. yes.
How long would you say it takes me to do an enchantment?
You wouldn't be able to do it in combat.
Remember, this is
Not even if we were to have one of our bigger, stronger parties pin the monster?
It'd be like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it would be something.
What
you
about
should-
like a partial, like quick and dirty enchantment?
Oh my goodness.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know if I want to reveal my master plan.
The
Text the DM.
Text him.
the bust says you have a minute to defeat my golem.
A minute.
You do. A test of strength.
Alright.
I mean, he did say that two people-
Is all of this rock made of the same like slab?
It's made from the same tunnel. The rocks were made from the tunnel.
All right. Yeah, I'll go with you. Whoever wants to try and manhandle, I'll try and, because I got my nice blunderbuss transforming weapon thing.
Well,
How big's the room? Is it a big room or a small room?
It's this room.
So another like 5 by 10.
It's this room.
Oh, is that?
It's this pile of rocks here.
so it comes alive over top of the
Oh,
table.
okay.
Yeah, it comes alive
yeah,
over
yeah.
top of the table.
Okay, cool.
So like everybody like moves back.
Just stay back.
Even those who are supposed to take the test.
Well, no, me and you or me and him are gonna go in, but everybody
Rock,
else.
paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Is that your arm wrestle?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock. We're playing rocks.
That's 2 out of 3.
I think he won.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna hand Throm
Okay.
my now shapely, massive, whatever weapon he wants it to be. Whether that's a club or a hammer.
I have my Fiend Slayer.
I
That's
said
all I
claws
need.
D4 Demag.
You'll want to hold on. Actually, you won't even need to hold on to it. It just floats there.
Oh my goodness.
So as soon as you two approach the battle area, a translucent shield forms to prevent anybody else from coming in and assisting you.
Alright.
But as the bust had said, it will allow
Two people.
people to buff.
How about a rousing song for champions?
Yeah, with Bard. Go for
Yes.
it. Especially since Throm is the one that's
So
going
she
for it.
is
so.
going to go ahead and
John, I have delicious pie.
He has explosive pie.
she is going to inspire greatness in Throm, because he's going to deal the most damage, she thinks. And that is going to give you +2 confidence bonus on attacks. And it's also going to give you some extra temporary health.
Cool.
So you get an extra 13 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Plus Constitution modifier. That's basically 2 bonus hit dice of D10s.
Traveler's bandit asleep.
Yay.
You passed one of the tests, by the way.
What test?
The finding traps and disabling them without.
Yeah, I wasn't rolling well, so I failed to eat it.
Yeah, he did it first, and he set off 2 out of 3 traps.
I set off 3.
3 out of 3. You got 1, I thought.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh yeah,
disable
but he set off 3 more. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I solved the trap mystery.
Yes, and then you got poisoned, and then Daniel saved you, and then almost got you addicted to pie.
Your dogs are addicted to pie.
Oh yeah, he got your wolves addicted to pie.
Addicted to pie?
Well, he fed you the pie, and your wolves licked you clean.
You almost got addicted. And
You
your
had
dogs
to do
now,
a will save, and then they had to do
save,
will
yeah.
saves, and you rolled really great on your will saves, but they did not.
The
You
depressed
addicted them to pie?
The depressed pie fairy gave a rainbow pie this time.
Then he fed the pie fairy crack.
I convinced the pie fairy to make the best pie that he could possibly make. So he made the best pie he could possibly make.
You put cocaine in the pie.
No,
I didn't
that
do
was
anything.
after.
The pie
No.
came out covered in rainbows and light.
Then he gave it the cocaine.
Yeah,
Then
after.
he snuck the vial of powdered
You all sound like
alcohol
crazy
into
people.
Yeah, no, your dogs aren't addicted to cocaine; they're just addicted to pie.
So good luck feeding that habit.
You're an asshole.
He is a drug lord. He is a drug lord now. Anybody
God,
ever
John,
watch?
I can't believe you would allow
Everybody
that
watched
shit.
Utopia, right?
Yes.
I
Mr.
have
Big.
half a
Yes,
brain. I
that's-
wouldn't
that's
have
what it
allowed
is.
my
Instead
dog
of
to
shrew,
be
it's a
fed that.
noun.
Let alone me.
Come to me on this day.
Oh, my daughter's waiting.
And my daughter's wedding. All right, have a pie. Have a little bag of
I
powdered
loved
alcohol.
that.
So
movie
right
so
now it's
much,
going to be
though. That movie was
Daniel,
great.
Daniel's character.
I saw
and,
that in theaters. My
Rom
boyfriend took me
against
to
the
it,
stumble.
and it was funny because I
Yeah, how much
never watched
later are we
something like
gonna
that
go?
on
This is
my own,
after
so the fact
10.
that he took me to it was
Okay.
hilarious.
This combat is going to be the end of the night. Hey, I know we gamed out, but do you want to do the combat? Okay. Yeah.
I'll switch out. I'll do the combat.
All right, so then she's going to inspire greatness on you instead then.
So what does that do?
So that you're going to get a +2 confidence bonus on your attack rolls. And if you have to make a fortitude save, you get a +1.
So all my
And
weapons
his
are.
-3 should be gone by now, right?
His -3 is also gone. And you also get
15
another
temporary
temporary
points.
13 hit points plus your constitution bonus ×2.
Nice.
plus
Hey, how much did she heal from
So
the pie?
12, so 13. So I literally have 25 extra hit points.
She got
Yeah.
just cured from it.
How much did she heal from the pie?
Her?
Yeah. Did she heal any
Nothing.
hit points?
No, I didn't give her
No, the
any.
poison got cured.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering if the pie itself, because the last pie healed hit points. I'm just wondering
Well,
if
the pie before the last
perfect pie also heals hit points or not.
Well, it depends on what your definition of perfect
I've
is.
got the stats for going off.
If oh, that's okay. I'm not-
So you unpoisoned me but addicted my dogs.
Well, he didn't
That's
technically
Daniel's
do that because the dogs licked
Well,
your
yeah.
face.
So what happened was the statue poisoned you, and they said pick your hero to save her, and so I made an antidote, and then I wasn't quite ready if I was, willing to give it to you or not, because
So
I wasn't
Throm-
sure of
Throm
the
paid him
social
100
standings
gold.
here. So Throm gave me 100 gold, and I convinced the pie fairy, because I wanted to see what the pie fairy was going to make with the best pie he could. I put that on the pie, and then you had no choice but to eat it.
And he saw
Wow.
But it was a bit messy.
And
the
I got
dogs
100
licked you
gold
clean.
out of it. I'm great at this game.
The insanity
the,
game? Yes,
the
you
game of shady deals.
Man, this is
If we
fucked
ever have to play
up.
just a pure social standing game, no combat, no nothing, I want him on my side.
Ditto. I'll be his enforcer.
If we can get through this one, the last door is so easy.
Anyway, so the combat.
So the combat.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, so you enter the combat area, the translucent shield forms around you. As far as spells go, for other characters, they can only buff you. Just reiterating for Michelle. You're allowed to buff the people in there, but you cannot debuff the...
How do I buff them? I'm not a wizard.
If you have spells, because I know rangers have spells.
The only spell I have is the only one you ever gave me, which was the one that allows me to make connections with the wolves.
You have more spells than that.
You have more spells than that.
You've got, like,
Well, I
wolves
never
and
got
ranger.
them. Then you want to give me some spells then, because
There's
the
a
only
list.
spell,
There's a list.
You were supposed to pick
the only
spells.
spell on my list,
Because there's a big ass
Is-
list in the book.
range first +1 ranger spell, first level.
You have to look at your book, Don.
Yeah, I've got like
Yeah.
I think here
Okay.
looks like I'm at 9 levels,
It's
but
fine. You'll be fine. It's
And Michelle, you're gonna have to actually look through a book.
all right. Well, let me open up the internet.
Alright. We won't worry about it.
we won't worry about it. I barely
We won't
need
worry
8
about
buffs to begin with, so.
So, alright.
No,
The golem just kinda
fuck me,
moves
got
up
shit.
and
I'm gonna do something.
Alright.
Alright. Roll initiative.
D20.
Roll initiative.
Pathfinder.
So I rolled a 3. I don't think I'm very high on the board. Initiative's what? Dex modifier?
Don't
Yeah.
show this
Yeah,
again.
so 4 total.
Alright.
26.
Okay. And what did you roll?
4.
4?
Are we all supposed to be rolling initiative?
No.
Okay. That's
No,
what
Just
I
those two.
so just want to make sure.
No.
I'm looking up ranger spells. Give me a minute.
You said 15 or
26.
26? Sorry.
You're good.
Okay, so you go first.
Making the wizard's coffee.
Wizard's coffee. So, just gonna shoot the bow like normal. They're within 30 feet, so.
Okay.
Okay. Feet. Grab all 3 die. Fuck it.
Hey, I could have delayed that poison all on my own.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I could ever do that again.
What'd
Okay,
you do?
6, 7, and 8, but then with all my bonuses to everything, it would be 28, a
Hits.
32,
Hits.
or no, 32, sorry, 22. And then the
Does not
last,
hit. Then.
22 doesn't hit?
No.
Then the last one doesn't hit. Actually, +2 on everything, sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot
extra
about the
+2.
extra +2, so it's 24 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Oh, okay. And the last one doesn't hit then.
Okay.
So 1 hits out of the bunch.
Roll that damage.
Oh, what the fuck am I doing? I'm sorry, I read the wrong thing. I keep looking at my range instead of my weapon one.
Know the enemy. Gain a +10 on monster
So
knowledge
the first,
check.
the first one would be a 32.
Hits.
What's this? 19. 19 would be 26 to hit.
Just barely hits.
And then the last one is a miss. That one I can tell is a miss.
So that's 2 that hit then.
Yep. And the buff that was given, does that affect damage too, or only?
That only affects your ability to hit.
Okay. 17, 1, but that's 18 damage for the first one,
Okay.
and then 24 damage for the second one.
Okay. I need math. You said 24?
Mm-hmm. So 18 and 24.
Okay. They seem to hit, but they don't quite do as much damage as you thought that they would. What kind of weapon is it?
Bow, piercing,
Alright, and what kind of material are the arrows?
metal tipped.
Iron or steel?
Iron.
Alright, so they don't quite do as much damage as you thought they would, but they still damage it. And now it is its turn. And it is going to make 2 slam attacks at you. That is 26 to hit.
Now there is a useful
That
spell.
hits.
And
Copy
that definitely
Refine
hits.
improvised
That is
weapon.
going to be-
Transform improvised weapon into masterwork, simple, or martial weapon. I can make my own bludgeoning tool.
Okay, so that is going to be 11 plus 9 is 20 damage for the first slam attack. And that is 19 damage for the second slam attack.
Okay.
Daniel, it is your turn.
Right. My nice little shape-shifty gun here.
Shock arrow. Create
I'm
an
gonna
arrow
turn it
of crackling
into
electricity.
the world's best pie catapult.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna load me up a pie. and
Is
just-
this the pie I'm thinking of?
yeah, the exploding pie? Yeah, it is. And I'm just gonna lob that pie at him.
Tastes like cherry.
Okay.
Maybe blueberry.
Boysenberry?
Boysenberry?
Only
Alright.
one man would give me
What,
a raspberry. Lone
Is
Star.
this a reflex saving throw?
So
What-
the pie is enchanted with detonate, which is a 15-foot radius, and it does 1d8 damage.
1d8 damage.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And the creeps.
1d8
That's not the only
damage,
thing it's
15-foot
lost.
radius. Is he in that radius?
Sir, look, widow.
Most likely.
It's been.
Oh shit.
Most likely.
Blown up by a pie, Alex.
You're gonna want to move. Can I be like, duck and cover? Boom.
Fire in the hole!
So, reflex save?
Reflex save. And I'm roll reflex save for the.
20
Look behind the
altogether.
shield.
At the same time, I'm gonna be sending my.
Is 15 enough to beat your saving throw?
Let me check.
B.
What do you mean?
What?
High bombs
saving?
are the
Piece of
worst
shit.
bombs.
You know, it's a cherry bomb.
What am I rolling for saving?
Seriously,
No,
what the
is
fuck?
15 enough for the golem to save against
Which-
the
Oh.
high bomb?
I'm not sure.
How would you check that?
Yeah,
What are your saving throws for your abilities?
it's a good question.
What spell level is it?
Detonate.
4,
4? What's your intelligence bonus?
6.
So that's a DC 20.
Okay, so he passed. So roll the d8 damage.
Oh, so
Hey.
I make it right on the nose then. I rolled a 7 and had a plus 13. I made it at a 20.
Yay!
5?
You get blown
Five?
up by a pie
Okay.
bomb.
It doesn't appear to damage it too much at all.
Aw.
No. Hmm.
Well,
He's the pie bomb.
this. Let me go ahead and think here. It's an enchanted pie.
It's an enchanted pie, but it's immune to magic.
Does detonate? Does the raw explosion count as a magic? That's.
But it also has damage reduction,
Yeah.
and it didn't eclipse the damage reduction.
All right. You want to make an intelligence check?
Yeah, I'll make one. Just raw off modifier or
Science.
knowledge science. 26.
26.
Yep.
These are. This golem is made from unnaturally hardened stone. You need something stronger to get through it, like adamantium.
Or mithril.
I thought you said the mithril wasn't needed.
Something stronger than mithril, so adamantium.
Do we have any adamantium? Do you have any adamantium?
I might.
Think you do.
Because it's one of my checked off lists for making the golems.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I've already made the golem.
You
I
have
did
a golem with
destroy
you?
and then harvest that golem, but I think I only got the slave collar out, so I don't think I have any adamantium on me.
The slave collar would have been made out of adamantium.
The slave collar is made out of adamantium. So I have what, 3 slave collars total? One of them's used up in the half golem. One of them's used up in the big cannon golem that's still on the ship,
So
and
you
I have the
still-
one still left. So I guess I can. Can you throw me onto the golem?
Are you gonna put the slave collar on the
Yeah, I'm gonna put the slave collar on the golem.
Yeah, it's your turn next.
So yeah, I can.
You can lob him onto the. If you can hold your action, you can lob him onto the golem.
Yeah,
It's immune to magic, though, right?
but
It's a slave
does the slave
collar.
collar count as magic?
It's
Like
high or low.
low.
You haven't
If
been
you
doing
get
very
onto
well.
this golem, you get the slave collar around it. Because this thing is weak to adamantium, you can enslave this golem.
I'm getting me a new golem, boys.
Well,
Toss me on that fucking
I'm
golem.
doing the midget toss.
This is like the second time or third time I've been tossed now. Like, the last time we took out a golem, I had my half golem toss
Since
me.
this is your own life at risk, I'll leave the colors to you. Black or red?
Black. Make it the
Alright.
hold
And this
on,
is-
hold on,
No,
hold
wait,
on.
wait, use the curse
Oh,
die.
I rolled high or
You
low.
want me to use your cursed die?
Yeah.
So,
Was it like a 1?
That's appropriate.
so you just want me to roll the
Nothing.
by itself?
I asked.
Yeah.
I went to make a GM decision. I would roll high or low.
Mm-hmm.
He
Alright.
said low. I rolled a nat
So this
one.
is just a strength base, right?
Yeah.
Just strength base. You're just
Alright,
tossing
so
him.
plus 8.
Just.
Alright, tossing a midget.
Tossing a midget.
Yep.
Tossing a midget.
10 plus 8 is 19 altogether to toss a midget.
This year,
Yeah.
this.
I'll give you this one because this one's cool.
It turns out I was right. Remember when I said it is my golem, and I said at Flom?
Right.
And so now what do you want me to roll? Craft?
Yeah. Give me a craft.
Craft? Can I apply my crafter's fortune to it?
What's crafter's fortune do?
That's just my,
Plus.
like one of my, it does the +5 essentially.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
And then I have a re-roll for craft checks.
Okay.
So if I get a bad one, I'm re-rolling.
Rerolling.
That's not as bad. So
That would have been funny if you got a nat 20.
yeah.
It'd be funnier if you got a nat 1, but on the
What?
second roll. What's
29.
29.
29.
All right. So the golem would get a will save.
Yeah, he just got a 14 on his will save.
Total.
Total.
So did he lose?
The golem lost.
Perfect. You got a new golem.
Alright.
You got a new golem.
So I got a new golem. We still have to defeat the golem.
That's defeated.
That's
It's
defeated.
defeated.
Well, I meant like in physical combat. So I'm just gonna
I would just
hit
take
it on the head and watch it just fall down.
Yeah, so now you can just like command it to just like crumple.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna like pow and then just because that's what they said. I had to defeat it in physical combat. So.
Yeah, so you just bop it on the head, tell it to fall down, and
Big.
And how does a statue react to all this?
the statue.
Especially with his golem getting stolen.
And the gnome being thrown at the fucking golem.
I just imagine you
Dwarf
picking me up by
tossing
your
her.
feet like.
And then you fly through there like.
Olympics, it's known as the gnome toss.
the gnome toss Olympics.
The statue just kind of like looks at you and goes, nobody's ever done that before.
You might say I'm clever.
You are clever.
Or just crazy.
He starts to look agitated now.
Yeah.
He's looking agitated, like.
Because I know you're all the same person.
He's like, you technically bested my golem, your golem. So
So,
I have to open the door now.
quick question. Would you consider yourself a golem? No. But you're not, you're not enchanted there. You're just inhabiting it.
I don't have an answer for you. I'm not a wizard.
But you
Not
know
a
where you
wizard here.
reside, right?
I reside here.
And if I go into the other room, do you still reside there?
I reside here.
You reside there, but not anywhere else.
I reside where I am.
Where would you consider home to be?
Right here.
Huh.
In this very statue?
In this
The air
very
is
place.
Can I
In his
can I?
place,
Yeah, I know what she said.
During his divorce. He later found out
It's
Slash.
sense motive.
He tried
Yeah.
to get back from
Do it.
Slash.
You
who
got
Do
it.
it. Sense
Until
motive.
Slash gave back to him on his 50th birthday.
That's awesome.
Sense motive. That's just wisdom, isn't it?
Making you roll
Yeah.
for the statue.
Deception or
Yeah, I mean, you beat
roll
me.
it well, okay.
All together, you beat me.
12 unmodified.
12. Alright.
I have
take a
sense
look
motive
here.
too. If you want me to try.
Yeah, can she try sense motive? Is she overhearing this?
Yeah, everybody can hear it.
Great. I have
You're
sense
arguing with the gatekeeper.
Alright, what'd you get?
Oh well, I rolled
Let me use
2,
the
and
curse
my
die.
wisdom is a 1,
Let me
so so no.
I get a 26 for sense motive.
That is a 6, and I have an 8 for sense motive, so.
Okay. So, Jason, you know that the gnome is playing with fire, that the statue is not being honest, but it's also hiding a lot of its true power.
My sense motive was 14. I don't know.
No.
What that, yeah.
For you guys, the statue's being completely honest. It only lives right here.
Fun. Great.
Are you gonna enlighten us?
Your memory goes back to that time you were shaken when its eyes glowed and it went and tore through your soul for a brief second, and you're the only one that saw it, and you went, we should probably keep moving.
Yeah, we don't want to anger these things. They have a job. Let's let them do it.
Alright, well, this one's
Listen,
not
I'm
gonna
just
let him.
saying that I have
No,
a
we
slave power.
we are technically we won. The best kind of correct.
Yes. And he looks kind of aggravated, miffed a little bit, but he still kind of hops to the side like normal and allows you to open up the next
I look at
door.
the statue. Thank you. And move on.
Alright.
Alright,
I'm gonna
I'd like
just
to go ahead and
keep
stop
my
digging
eyes
here
on it
because
walking back.
the last door is going to be
A
open.
thing.
A thing. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Hey, Boo. I know it's really late. Would you be interested in playing a game of Magic?
One quick one. I don't have my decks on me though.
Oh, okay. Well, which one would you like to play?
We are going to go ahead
I
and
want to
stream
test out
here.
some
Thank you
things,
for
so I
anybody
picked
that's
everyone
stayed
up.
around long enough to enjoy. And we'll see you all again. Not next week, but the week after.
Yes, after Halloween.
Ah.
Alright.
Halloween.
Just Halloween.
Halloween.